Welcome back to the Stupidest Podcast. This is your host, Justin Van Deventer, and with me is that other guy. We're still trying to decide what his position is. I think he's a co-host. All right, he's a host. He's the other host, the other main host of this amazing podcast. What's up, buddy?
How's it going, man? I was going to give you as long as you needed as for a pause. I wanted you to sit in it. I wanted you to, wanted you to feel it.
Just bathe in that, huh?
Yeah, I wanted you to bathe in it. But, my name is Justin Rademacher. But, some people call me Roddy. Feel free to call me whatever you want. So, I don't care.
Just don't call him late to dinner.
Yep, exactly.
So.
How have you been, buddy?
Not too bad, man.
That's
Not
good.
too bad. Still working a shit ton, as always.
When did that start?
Yeah, you know? I think it happened right at birth.
Oh, yeah, probably.
But things are going good, man. Getting ready for hunting season. Gonna go deer hunting here next week.
Think you're going to get one?
Oh, yeah. Get something. Get some meat on the table.
Yeah.
I've been bowling like shit still.
Dude, that's awesome. So glad to hear it.
My average is the lowest I think it's ever been.
What's your average?
Like 187.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. It's not good.
Wow, I feel like I could actually join and I'd be right along with you, and I haven't bowled in a while.
Dude, it's bad. I don't know what's going on. But nobody's bowling good.
Is it like the conditions of the lane, are they different than normal? Or
there's an over under so bad, and there's like a cliff. It's just you throw it outside one board and it hooks like a mother. You jump in. And it just sails and doesn't move at all.
Wow.
And I don't know. I just can't figure it out. I'm struggling. But everybody's struggling. We only have 2 700s in the league for the year.
Only 2?
Yep. So far in the year. And we're on week 11.
Yeah, there's got to be something with the oil or the lanes or something, because you'd normally have 2 every week.
Yeah.
At least.
He put, and then he messed up on the oiler. He pushed the wrong button or something got loaded wrong. And they put out like a sports shot last week. It was brutal. Dude, I was high on the pair. No, Al was. But other than Al, I was the second high. Al was high with like a 539, and I was second high with a 509. Everybody else shot at 400.
That is sad.
Yeah.
That's real tough. So is it, because sports shot, that's like, there's a lot of oil. Is it just too oily?
No, the outsides were oily, and the inside, like, it was opposite of what the house shot has been. The outside was oily, and the inside was really dry.
That's tough to manage.
Yeah. And man, it was brutal.
I wonder how I would do, because I got a lot of revs. I feel like as long as I kept it on the outside,
yeah,
I feel like I'd be fine. And I usually do.
It was brutal. I run the eliminator and stuff.
The eliminator.
So everybody that gets in, like if 21 people sign up for the eliminator, I knock out 7 after the first game, 7 after the second game, and then there's 7 in the final game for the finals.
Oh, I've never seen that.
And then I run a high game pot and brackets.
Dang.
But the cut for the eliminator, the first game, was almost 148.
The high?
No, that was the cut.
Oh.
So between the 7th guy and the 8th guy?
Yeah.
It was 158, but the next one down was 148.
So they barely got on.
Yeah, the bottom 7 guys shot under 148.
Wow.
A 211 won the high game pot for the game. Through the whole league, out of everybody, 211 was the highest game for game 1.
You guys are having a rough season.
It was brutal. Dude, I'm sitting here, and after running as much as I have been, I can definitely feel my leg muscles are getting bigger.
That's good. Yeah, you're doing good.
So, well, we just had Halloween. For those, yeah, this is probably coming out in December, people, and so we're talking about stuff from still November and October. Because what I'm going to mention now is great. We just had Halloween.
Yep.
And Gracie had a blast.
That's good.
She was awesome. She said
she had a lot of candy.
Oh, she got a ton of candy. She said trick or treat almost every time. Thank you to everybody. I was very proud of her.
Did she dress up?
Yep. She was Ladybug something or other from this TV show.
Sweet.
And I was running late. I was going to dress up, but literally got off of work and went straight because we did it at her mom's house.
Oh, okay.
So I pretty much just straight headed there.
I gotcha.
And then first thing she says, thought you were going to dress up. I go, I'm sorry. Dad didn't even shower yet. Let alone get dressed up.
Yeah. I dressed up as a working dad.
Yeah. And man, we walked. I bet we walked 3 to 4 miles.
Wow. That's good.
So, what about you, man? What's new with you? Oh, shit.
So I went to, obviously, like you mentioned, it was just Halloween not too long ago, and I went to a Halloween show this last weekend, and a comedy show, and it was a lot of fun, so I did that, hung out with some comedians afterwards till about 2, so it got pretty late, had to work the next day, so that was interesting, but it was totally worth it. We ended up getting a pretty cool show idea, so I'm excited to get that once we can announce that. And then I have a couple shows coming up, but actually they're already going to be done by the time this one airs. So, don't need to mention those. But yeah, we should have some shows coming up, actually after this airs too. So I'm excited, to get that out. So if you want to take a quick look at social media, you should be able to see those if you want to come watch some comedy up here in Duluth.
Yep. Start checking up there. I'm going to start posting everything for every show that we do. Yep. And we got open mics that you're going to go to.
Yep.
All that stuff.
Yeah, I'll be doing open mics at Dublin's every Thursday. So if you ever want to check up here on Thursday nights, we'll always be there.
I'll Tuesday be going nights, up there here shortly.
Tuesday nights you can catch us at Caddyshack. I don't go to that one a lot. I'm going to try to. But we've been recording a lot of episodes Tuesday nights, so it's tough.
It's about the only night we have available.
Yep. So when we're recording an episode, I won't be there, but the other Tuesdays I will be. Should have an open mic, actually, by the time this gets out there. We should have an open mic on Wednesdays. Can't remember exactly where that's at off the top of my head, so I will get that on social media as well.
I can't believe how fast that stuff's growing up there.
Yeah, it's going well. And doing a lot of shows, a lot of open mics. The scene is doing healthy right now, which is nice. So, otherwise played a little disc golf today. That was fun. Got a little bit of that in since the weather got warm again for a little bit. Didn't play well, but I got -3. So I mean, I'll take it. Josh got -8, so he earned the tag today. He did real well.
Nice.
And the thing is, he didn't even do as well as he played yesterday or this weekend. Like, he did a tournament and I think he got 5th in the tournament, and it was like with the league guys who are like open players. So like, they're really good. And he's obviously really good too.
Is Josh going to move up to open?
Probably. Yeah, he's getting real good.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll have to. Yeah, we're gonna have him on hopefully again in one of these upcoming episodes. We have our topic now that we have topics. We're gonna have him on for one that he's already done on the podcast before.
Nice.
So I think that'll be fun. He'll be a guest, but not necessarily a guest.
He'll be a co-host. We'll finally have a true co-host.
Yep, we'll have our first traditional. I don't know if you want to say that word, but we'll actually, like you said, have a co-host for the very first time, besides you.
Other than you.
You're the co-host.
Other than our regular co-host.
Other than the co-host, Justin Vandeventer.
Roddy.
But yeah, other than that, work. I'm trying to see some family and friends, like I said in a previous episode, trying to get that out there, trying to reach out to more, but tough with everything else going on. But
right.
Yeah. That's all I've really been up to.
So the show that Gracie was off of was it was called Miraculous or something like that. She's a ladybug.
Okay, yeah.
Superhero.
That's that one on. Is it on Netflix? You said, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So she looked great. I posted a picture. You can see it on my social.
I actually I did see that. I just wanted you to say what she was.
Yeah. Yeah, she looked great. Pulled it off well.
Yeah. She looked like she enjoyed it. She had a big smile on her face.
Oh yeah, she was having a blast. Dude, she wheeled and dealed for candy like nobody's business. It was so funny.
What do you mean wheeled and dealed?
I'll give you this if you give me that.
Oh.
Can I trade this candy for your candy? Can I do this? Can I do that? And I was like, oh my gosh, here comes our little salesman.
Yeah. Well, she knows what she likes.
Mm-hmm. So.
What was she trying to get? What's her favorite?
I don't even know. It changes so much from day to day.
Oh, really?
Like, it used to be M&M's. She loved M&M's. And now I don't even... Gummy bears, it went for a little while. Now I don't even know.
Dang. Gummy bears and gummy worms are where it's at for me.
Yeah. Oh. Dude, she gave me... We got gummy worms one time. And she made me eat so many that I ended up getting sick.
Oh, really?
Like, it clogged me up. I got constipated.
Hey, she made you eat all of them. Okay, yep. I believe you.
Yep. Forced it to me. You should have seen the gun she had on my head. It was ridiculous. Yeah, and I ate way too many. And it ended up like clog. I thought I got scared for a little while. I thought I was having like kidney failure or some shit, and my stomach was hurting so bad for like a day and a half.
That doesn't sound good.
If it would have went another day, I was like, all right, I need to go to the hospital and get this checked out.
Wow.
And then all of a sudden,
you just got to be better at eating candy, man.
And then all of a sudden, I took the biggest shit of my life.
That helped.
Oh, dude, all the pain in my body just went away. I couldn't believe it.
Did it just like you know when you like wiggle a gummy worm? Is that what it looked like coming out of you?
No, it was it looked like a hand grenade. And I was like, oh.
Was the pin still in it?
Yeah. Dude, I was hurt. I can't believe how it went from my body hurting, like my stomach just, like it hurt to bend, turn, twist, to I felt like a brand new guy. So.
Well, I guess.
So,
you learned your
moral of the story, don't eat too many gummy worms, I guess.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
I guess, I'm not sure. Is it the parent that should tell the kid to not eat as much, or is it?
Everybody knows Everybody knows I eat like garbage. If I didn't eat like garbage, I'd probably be one of the most fittest guys around.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta learn from me, I guess. I mean,
yeah, because you eat real healthy.
Oh, that doesn't mean I'm not healthy. I'm less than 150 right now.
Yeah.
No, 147, baby. Yeah.
You got that metabolism.
Well, yeah, I stay active and I eat, like, I'm really good at portions.
Yeah.
So I might not eat great, except I have eaten really well the
You've
last
been
2
eating a
months.
lot better, like way better than you normally do. I was very surprised at that.
Yeah, well, I did 2 months of
the
Sober October. Yeah. I did 2 months without pop, sugar, coffee, fast food, any of that stuff. But as soon as it's over, like the very first day that Sober October was over, I had an Alani, a pop, candy, went fast food twice.
Oh, Jesus. Just indulged. How much weight did you lose? I mean, did you lose a lot of weight?
Well, so my range was anywhere between 150 and 155 before I started. And afterwards, it was anywhere between 146 and 150. So like, it was about 9 pounds at the most and like 2 pounds at the least, depending on like when I weighed myself.
Do you fluctuate?
Like, I'm not very consistent as to when I weigh myself, so I usually weigh less in the morning, and that's when I've been told you should weigh yourself, is in the morning, because then you're just off a healthy night's sleep and you don't have any food in your stomach, and like that's when you're supposed to weigh yourself.
That's when you're the lightest, is what I've heard.
Yeah. But that's when I try to weigh myself, but sometimes I just weigh it randomly, so that's why I have that little range. But yeah, so I didn't lose as much as I have in years past, but I feel healthy, which is good. Or I did at the time. Now I'm back at it, so.
So what's the most you like fluctuate? Like from day to day?
Like what do you mean? Like in a single day, I don't fluctuate a lot.
Oh, really?
It's just, no, day to day, I don't fluctuate. Like, I'll weigh myself in the morning, I'll weigh like 147 by, the most I would weigh that day would probably be 150. So it'd probably sway 3 pounds, but maybe.
Okay. I fluctuate a lot.
Oh, I don't. I'm pretty consistent.
I fluctuate a lot and I bloat like a mother. That's why, like, there's times you'll see me and you're like, oh, you look pretty fit. You looking good. And then fucking probably 8 hours later, you'll be like, Jesus, fat ass. Like, I bloat so fucking easily. And I think it's the garbage shit that I eat, though, you know?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't have that, like, fluctuation, I guess. I don't know why I don't, but, like, I do weigh, like, more after I get done eating, like, right away. But, like, if I weighed myself maybe a couple hours after I ate, I'd be back to normal just about.
I've fluctuated up to 10 pounds in a day.
That's a huge fluctuation.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
That is
I've woken
crazy.
I've woken up and weighed myself in the morning, and I'd be like 202. And just before bed, I'll hop back on the scale, and I'll be like 212.
Dang, dude. You eat a 10-pound steak?
I don't know. I have no idea. And that's the weird thing. Like, I don't even... maybe the scale's wrong or something or broke. I don't fucking know, because it's not like I'm eating differently from day to day.
Yeah, because that's a difference, dude.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Doesn't sound healthy.
Nothing about me sounds healthy. Mentally, physically.
Damn.
What's the most you've ever fluctuated from day to day? Or from like week to week?
Week to week? I don't know. Probably. I'd maybe say like 6 to 8. Yeah. Probably.
I've done 15, 16.
Wow.
And then if I'm actually like trying to lose weight or gain weight or something like that, I've done 20.
Wow.
Tickle 20. Probably 18.
Yeah. No, I feel like the
In a
most I've
week.
ever like, and it's, yeah, in a week, it's probably been about 6 or so. And it's usually like the first week or two in sober October when I stop drinking pop. That is huge.
Yeah, I know one time in a week I went from 215, 216 down to 198.
Mm.
So it's right around 18
Yeah,
in a week.
yeah.
That's
And now that, yeah. And now that like every year I actually, since we started Sober October like 3 years ago, I've actually, I don't do the pop for the entire month, actually 2 months this year. And then I slowly lean, like I do less pop each year throughout the year. Like I've noticed that. And so like, I feel like I'm going to continue that. Like I'm probably going to do less pop this year than I did last year. And I'll actually be okay with it. Like I find alternatives to drinking pop and I just feel healthier, which is nice.
This is the first time I've really failed sober October. Like I completely failed this year.
Oh, really?
Like this was the worst I've done sober October because I usually do pretty much the same thing you do.
Yeah.
Cut out sugars, pop, fast food. And I did good the last 2 years. This year it just did. I failed miserably.
I did good this year. I did it for 2 months. The only times I ever cheated was during a football game. But I told myself I was going to do that anyway, so.
Ooh, talking about football, did you hear about the Vikings today?
No, what happened?
Got TJ Hawkinson.
Oh, nice.
So, just
that's a pretty big pickup.
Yeah, and we didn't even give much for, like they pretty much gave him to us.
Oh, really?
We gave him a second and a third, or a third and fourth. But they also gave us a second and a third, or a third and whatever we gave them, they matched, but we moved down, and they moved up.
Interesting. I feel like that's a good pickup for you guys, but what about like I don't even know how Irv Smith Jr. has been doing.
Terrible.
Oh, really?
Terrible. Like he looks like the biggest bust draft we've had in a long time.
Mm.
Guy can't catch an open field. He gets tackled by shoestrings, and he's 6'6", 6'8", or whatever. He's a giant of a dude. And this week he catches one, and he's by the end zone, and he's got just a cornerback in front of him, and he goes out of bounds.
Oh.
He was like, "Don't hit me! Don't hit me! Don't hit me!" And I'm like, "You're a monster, dude. That's a cornerback. Go for the end zone.
Yeah.
Lower a shoulder and get in there."
Well, maybe with Hawkinson, he'll have to pick it up because he's not going to be starting then.
No, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if we wake up tomorrow and see that he's cut.
Oh, really?
Your guy Munt has been better.
Yeah. Well, Munt, he's good. I like him.
He's been a stud for us. He caught a touchdown. I think he's got two or three touchdowns now for us.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, anybody that has ever worn a Rams jersey is better than anybody that has ever worn a Vikings jersey.
Yeah, right.
I'm just joking.
Hey, right now I'm winning the bet.
Oh, yeah?
Jefferson over Kupp.
By how much, though?
Almost
Kupp has been...
Almost 100 yards.
Okay. Well, Kupp was in the lead for a long time.
But Kupp is beating him in touchdowns.
Well, I know, but like we're going by overall ranking. What are we at there? The touchdowns are more valuable than yards.
I think. Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much. Kupp is ranked 9, I think, and Jefferson is ranked 7th.
Okay.
The last time I checked.
I'm gonna do it right now.
Yeah.
Wide receiver ranking. Says Kupp is number 2 and Tyreek Hill is number 1.
That can't be right.
That's what it says.
Where are you looking that up at?
It's a thing called Google. I Googled it.
Okay, well, I Googled it, and right now it has Davante Adams as number 1, Diggs 2, Jefferson 3, Tyreek Hill, and then DJ.
You're doing fantasy football ratings?
No, I did wide receiver rankings of 2022. And it has Adams 1, Diggs 2, Jefferson 3, Tyreek Hill 4, DK Metcalf 5, and Kupp 6. That's what I'm saying. Where did you get your list? And then I got...
Well, I'm only finding fantasy football rankings.
Okay.
Oh, that's because I accidentally put fantasy. I didn't try to do that. Okay, Adams, Diggs, Jefferson, Hill. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you're right. For now.
It's close.
Which is weird because Kupp is rated higher in fantasy football for I don't know, just helping his team out the most.
Right. Well, it's the only player you guys have. It's the only player you guys have.
Oh yeah. But that's also the only guy you guys had last year, so.
What? We've had Dalvin, we have Thielen.
No, I was talking about good players.
Yeah. You calling Thielen a bad player? He's number 6 on our all-time wide receivers list.
I was just joking.
And then, dude, Robinson has been a bust for you guys.
Yeah, he has not been helping at all. He's got some good plays, but not enough. We need him to take some of the pressure away, and yeah, it hasn't helped.
You guys just added.
We also need a running game.
I'm pretty sure you guys just picked up Claypool.
I guess I didn't see that. I have to look because I know. Yes, or is it today? Today is we're recording this November 1st. So those that are listening in December.
Yeah. This is old news for you guys.
Yeah, this is old.
No, he went to the Bears.
Okay. I was gonna say I haven't looked at fantasy yet today. I know that this is the first time I actually won in both of my fantasy football leagues this year.
I got murdered.
Oh, really?
In every league.
Mm.
All of my
all
leagues.
12?
All 5.
That's nuts.
Dude, Night Eyes put up 196 points against me.
That's awesome. Well, I'm just happy because, this is one of the weeks, again, I'm one of the top scoring teams in our league, and I actually won this week. It hasn't happened for a long time.
I put up 130 points and lost.
Well, I mean, you can't complain to me.
Yeah.
Because I've literally played the number 1 team half of the weeks. I still have the most points scored in our league, and I'm still 3-5. Dante's 7-1, and I have almost 100 more points than him. It just makes me angry. Anyways, we've been talking about this for a long time.
Yeah. So, should we get into this?
Yeah, let's start the episode. Almost a half hour into the episode.
This is us. This is how we fall off topic.
Yeah, there we go.
So,
sweet. Well,
we're doing something different this time. For the first time.
Well, second time.
Well, yeah, technically. From now on, we're going to start basing every episode off of a topic. Correct?
Yep, we're going to have a theme. Yep, we're going to have a theme for the episode. We're going to do it as long as we have themes. I'm hoping that we go back to the random for 5 episodes because I'm still I have 5 episodes ready to go.
Maybe you can pop those things into subjects.
I can maybe do that. A lot of them are weird though, so
I found an old notebook and I have 3 episodes prepped for that too.
So, well, maybe we can just do bonus episodes.
There we go. So what's the theme for this one?
So the theme for this week is movies. So all of our questions, all of our segments, and we're going to try to have our dedication kind of all tailored towards movies.
In a comedic way for our dedication.
What was that?
In a comedic way for our dedication.
Yes.
We're gonna try to tie a comedian in. That reminds us most about that topic.
Yeah, that's why, dedications are always a comedian.
Yep.
But we're going to have one that reminds us of the topic.
Sweet. So, you want to go first or should I?
I'll go first.
Okay.
So what is your favorite movie genre and what are your favorite movies in that genre?
It's a big toss-up between action and horror. And I know you're the horror guy, so I might as well just go to action.
I look at you as more of an action guy, because every time I go and you want to watch a movie at night, I'd say 80 to 90% of the time it's an action movie.
That's because I know you haven't seen it.
Yeah. If it's a horror movie, I most likely.
Yeah. At night when I'm by myself, it's almost always horror. I fall asleep to horror a lot. I don't know why, but it puts me to sleep a lot better.
Yeah.
I think I get better REM sleep when I watch horror because then it makes me dream a little bit. So I'm gonna go action, and some of my favorite, like Lethal Weapon, that whole series was phenomenal.
Yep,
that's probably my all-time favorite. Or Die Hard.
Those are both good options.
But there's a lot of big time action. It's a big Steven Seagal guy. As dumb as that is, like he's horrible now, but back in the day it was phenomenal.
Jean-Claude Van
Damme, Bloodsport, all those. Chuck Norris,
like James Bond.
I've never been
Chuck Norris.
I've never been a big Bond guy.
Okay.
I wish I was because there's so many of them.
Yeah.
I do like the newer ones though.
Yeah.
I really want the guy that's in there now to stage James Bond, but it's not. I heard they got rid of him already.
They already did?
I think so.
Wow.
They're talking about getting a black James Bond.
That's cool.
Be different.
Did they say an actor?
No. I really like the guy what's his name? Daniel Craig? Is that his name? That sound right?
I guess I can't picture a face. I'm sure I like the name definitely sounds familiar. I just can't picture a face right now.
Sean Connery is still probably my favorite. Or should I say Sean Connery?
Who was the one in the N64 double I?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I can't think. I can see his face. He was in Mamma Mia.
Yeah. I like him.
Yeah, he was pretty good. What's another good action? Oh, The Expendables.
Oh yeah, those are fun.
John Wick, dude. Doesn't get much better than John Wick.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember watching the first John Wick and getting out of the movie theater, and I don't know if it wasn't you that I called, but I called another buddy. And he's like, "So how was it?" And I go, "Dude, if you don't go into that movie and leave going, I can take on 20 guys from here on out, you're not watching the right movie."
What about Jackie Chan or
I like Jackie.
I had one when you said what was the one I was thinking of?
Bruce Lee?
I can't remember now. There's another good series that I was gonna say. I forget.
Die Hard.
You said The Expendables. Oh, Rambo.
Ooh, Sylvester Stallone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Rambo was great.
Mm-hmm.
The first one's the best one. by far.
I haven't seen them in so long. I can't remember what each of them are.
And then the first one's the best one, and then it kind of falls off and becomes a little, yeah. And then all of a sudden, these last ones that he's been putting out, I freaking have loved. Yeah. Ooh, and then God, I can't remember what's his name. No, I can't remember. Whatever. All right, what about for you? What's your favorite genre? Dude, I could talk I could talk movies all day.
Oh yeah. I know. This is going to be a long episode. I can already tell.
Yeah, this is definitely my sweet spot.
Yep. Yeah, that's why I knew we had to talk about movies soon. I really want to we're going to have to get Matt Weist onto this podcast. And when he's a guest, I'm sure he's going to want to talk about movies because movies or music, because he could talk days for both. But, no, my favorite genre, you already said it, horror. It's just one of my favorites. Doesn't get much better. Obviously I like comedy, but movie-wise, when it comes to movies, I prefer horror over comedy.
I feel like me and you have different. When it comes to horror, I think we have different tastes.
Yeah, for sure. Because all the horror movies I'm gonna say, I don't necessarily see you watching. Yeah, I'd see you watching them maybe once and maybe liking them, but like I'll watch these ones over and over.
Yeah, again. And I won't. And I don't think you'll watch the ones that I watch over and over.
Yeah. 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 So the ones that I have for like my favorite movies in the horror genre, I love the Saw movies.
Yeah.
That's like my favorite, I think, of all of them. I love The Platform, which is on Netflix. If you've never seen it, I love it. It's such a unique story.
The Platform?
The Platform. Yeah, The Platform. There's so I don't want to give anything away, but there's a platform that it starts at the top floor and it goes down and you don't know how many levels there are, but at the top level, so the platform is full of food and it's extravagant food. It's amazing looking food, but as it goes down to each level, there's two people on each level and they eat the food. They eat as much food as they can in I believe like the 30 seconds or minute that it's on your level. And then it goes down to the next level. And then they get to eat it. And then it goes down to the next level. And then they eat it. And then it goes down to the next level. And they eat it. And there's no revamping. So whatever it gets to, like whatever it is on there, that's what you get to eat. So like all of the good food is most likely already gone by the time even it gets to like the 20th or 50th floor, because there's already been that many people eating it. And so whatever is on the plates is what you eat. And if it gets to your level and there's no food, you're not eating that day.
And this is a movie?
You gotta wait. Yep, this is a movie. And the platform gets to your level once a day.
I'm going to watch this tonight.
It's so good. I love it. I will probably watch it again very soon. I watched it once, in October, but I was doing stuff while I was watching it because I've already seen it multiple times, but I think I might do that again very soon. Another one is 10 Cloverfield Lane.
All right.
You don't like that one?
That was not my favorite.
I liked it. The Mist.
I like The Mist.
Yep. The Mist is really good. Cabin in the Woods.
That was good.
Yep. Creep. Have you seen Creep or Creep 2?
Yes, I just watched those.
Those are
That's
really
with the
good.
dude from The League.
From The League, yep.
Dude, he played that part so well.
Yeah, he's
so creepy.
He's a good creep.
He's so creepy.
Yeah. I love his, he does movies like that too, but like Creep, he nailed it.
Dude, the look that he gave.
Yep.
Just that look was creepy.
Yeah.
I like the second one better than the first one.
Yeah, I like them both. They definitely have different stories to them.
I thought the girl was creepy.
Oh, she was definitely creepy, yeah. But Underwater is another really good one.
What's that
Have
one?
you seen that? So that one is, it's actually got way more names in it than I ever thought. Like, Kristen Stewart is in it. Um, and that's the only one I named. TJ Miller is in it. There's a lot of names. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen it, but it's a really good one. I recommend it. But it's this, group of people that's down in the ocean, and they're really far down in this, like, not really a city, but like, it's this, they're just down in this, it's almost like, they're in a city and they just need to live down there. But then there's some stuff that happens, and all of a sudden, like, they got to figure stuff out quick because otherwise they're going to be gone. But I don't want to give anything away.
Okay.
VHS. Have you ever seen any of the VHS movies?
I started them. I fell asleep to them.
That's nuts. Those are so crazy. It's like short films.
Yep.
Yeah. Those are insane. Paranormal Activity. I love those movies. Except those ones are tough to rewatch unless you're with somebody that hasn't watched it. Because I love rewatching those movies with people that haven't seen it. So you can kind of watch them watch it, if that makes sense. Because you kind of already know what's coming up.
Yeah.
And once the jump scare or whatever is gone, well, it's gone. So, Lights Out. That's a really good one.
I think I've seen that one. What's that one about?
So that one is, like there's these like creatures that they can't go into the light. But if the lights are out, they can get you.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's really good.
Have you seen Tooth Fairy?
I don't think I have.
That's pretty good.
Okay. I'll have to watch that. What's that on?
Netflix, I believe.
Okay. I'll look into that one. Orphan. I think it's called Orphan or The Orphan. I can't remember.
It's a remake.
I just wrote down Orphan.
It's a remake.
Oh, is it a remake?
Yeah, Orphan is actually an old horror movie from like the 60s or 50s, I think, too.
Oh, I didn't know that. No, I've only seen that one. And then there's a second one out, but I haven't watched it yet. I was almost going to watch it yesterday, but I didn't want to pay the $3. That was cheap.
How about
I'm gonna wait
Halloween?
for it to be free. I like the Halloween movies. It's been a while since I've seen them, but I know the Halloween Ends just came out. I just haven't seen it. I'll watch it, but I don't know. After I've seen like the other ones, like there's just, for me, it's just, I don't know. It's a lot of the same stuff.
See, and I like the classics. I like Halloween. I like Freddy.
Yeah, I like the classics, but like,
I like Freddy Krueger. I like Jason.
yeah.
See, that's where we differ.
They're at like 13 Halloween movies, like,
Yeah, and they're all good.
which is good, but it's.
They're at like
it's more of a
13 saws too, but yet you like those.
Yeah, it's because each one's different. Halloween, it's the same guy doing the same thing the whole time. Saw, at least there's different games, there's different people, there's different. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
I do like So Halloween with Jamie Lee Curtis is the original.
Yep.
And then Rob Zombie remade it for two of them.
Yep.
And I like Rob Zombie's almost better.
Yeah, I think his were pretty good too, yeah. I feel like those did have a little different feel to them.
Have you seen, he just came out, it's on Netflix, The Munsters.
Mm.
Do you remember the old TV show?
Yeah, no, I haven't seen the movie. I'm actually supposed to wait until I go to the cabin so I can see it with Matt.
It's so good.
Yeah, I told Matt that I would wait to watch that one with him.
I was really happy with the way he did it. I was like, sweet. It's not, it is horror, but it's not like his normal.
Yeah.
And I was liked it.
That's good to know. Yeah, and then the last two that I have for horror movies that I would watch just about any time is The Ring.
I didn't like
Remember The Ring? You didn't like The Ring? I liked it.
It was good.
And then,
I mean, it was, but then I was like, it's kind of, I think she could have been scarier.
Yeah.
I was like,
then the last one,
it was a big build up for not such a very, get a haircut or you're just a chick with wet hair, you know? I was like,
no.
She was scarier in the second one though.
Yeah.
So. All right.
I like them.
Yeah, they're good. I just thought she could have been scarier.
Yeah. But then my last one is Signs.
Ooh, Mel Gibson.
Yep.
And Phoenix.
Joaquin.
I was thinking of his brother.
Oh.
I didn't want to mix it up.
Yep. Yeah, no, those are all my favorite horror movies. There's definitely some that I'm missing, but
dude, I gotta watch Signs again.
Yeah.
Nice. We might have to do this one again just because I got like 4 movies already written down that I need to go watch.
Yeah.
So. All right. So we went through genres. What is your all-time favorite movie?
Man, that's tough. There's a lot that I really enjoy.
So the way I'm describing this, all-time favorite movie. So this means if you're walking through a room and you're just about to leave and you see this movie is on and you go, looks like I'm not going anywhere. We got to sit down and watch this.
Yeah.
What movie is that?
One of the movies that comes to mind right away is The Dark Knight. Okay. I love The Dark Knight. It's amazing. Great acting, great like overall story. Yeah, I just love that one a lot. There's definitely a lot of really good comedies that I would watch anytime I walked by. I would sit and watch. Horror movies the same, like all the ones that I listed, I would do the same. Man, it's tough. I'm gonna stick with The Dark Knight though as my all-time for now. Like obviously, it's probably gonna change in 5 minutes. But.
Right. Same. Like I got when I wrote this, I'm still flipping a coin between like 6 movies.
Why would you flip a coin if there's 6 movies? That you should roll a dice.
They gotta battle each other. That's how I do it. Keep them alive. I gotta go.
You gotta play rock, paper, scissors against each other.
Yeah. And then you're not dead yet because you gotta go against the other movies too. I keep you alive as long as I can.
Yeah.
I gotta go with The Goonies.
Oh, that's a good one.
I can't. I've watched it 1,000 times. And I know there's somebody out there listening to this right now and they're like, what about Top Gun, man? What about this? What about that?
Oh, yeah.
But, dude, there's so many good movies. Yeah, there's a bunch. And then another one was Willow. I will always watch Willow.
Willow's
up there for me. Good one. Goon. I love Goon. That's the hockey movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Goon is, yeah. I was just in my own head thinking of movies, but it's funny.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The first one.
That's a good one.
I loved it.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've seen that one. I was just watching the Benchwarmers.
Nice.
I forgot how much I really liked that one.
My favorite line from that. What's steroids? Stuff that makes your penis small. I think my mom puts steroids in the macaroni.
I think there's steroids in macaroni. I just bought Huey's jersey from that. So
nice.
Yeah. I'm excited to get that. I kind of want to like message Nick Swardson on social media after I get the jersey and just be like, "Hey, thanks, man."
Maybe he'll sign it for you.
That'd be sick if he's in town.
Yeah. Dude, there's so many good movies. Top Gun's up there too. You know what's funny about Top Gun? I've seen it like a bajillion times, and every time I watch it, I'm like, I still go, this is the one. This is the one that Goose doesn't die in. He's gonna make it. He's gonna pull through. He's not gonna die, and then he dies every time. He dies every time.
Spoiler alert.
If you haven't seen it,
yeah. But no, I'm just this on Halloween, like for dressing up, I was for Space Jam. Nice. I was Michael Jordan and Bill Murray's character. So I did Michael Jordan on Friday, I did Bill Murray on Saturday, and then I did Jackie Moon from Semi-Pro.
Nice.
Did that on Sunday and Monday. I have Bobby Boucher. I have his jersey.
Bobby Boucher.
From Waterboy. From Waterboy. Yeah, there's so many jerseys that I want from movies.
I want some old Mighty Ducks jerseys.
That would be cool. I have one from Goon. I don't remember who I have though.
I have Doug Glatt, the actual jersey.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm friends with him on Facebook.
Me too. I talk to him every once in a while.
Nice. We should have him on the podcast. That'd be fun.
Oh, we should get him on. You know he's a cop?
No, I didn't know that.
Yep. I don't know if he still is. He might be retired by now.
Yeah. Dude, that'd be fun to have him on. If he said yes, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. I should talk to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'll send him a message, see if we can get him on.
Yeah, you writing it down?
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, sweet. Is that all you got for that one?
Yep.
All right. So my next question is, what movie do you think depicts aliens the best in relation to what they actually might look like?
Paul.
If you need any help, I have a lot of them written down.
Paul.
Dude, that's the first one I had. That'd be so cool if all aliens were like Paul.
Oh, dude, that's a great movie.
Dude, that's one of my favorite alien movies for sure.
To be honest, I was thinking of what is it, Marvin, My Favorite Martian, or whatever. I don't know.
Marvin the Martian.
Marvin the Martian, I think. I don't want to look it up right now.
Marvin the Martian is like on Looney Tunes.
Nope, that ain't it. It's an old Disney movie with
I know who you're talking about. I think I know.
That's the guy from
the guy Back to the Future.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of the movie. Maybe you were right though. Yeah, a couple of mine. I'll just, as you're looking that up. I said it'd be really cool if it was Paul. I thought it'd be really cool if it was. I guess it wouldn't be as cool, but Space Jam. If they played basketball against us, that'd be fun. Avatar. I think that'd be really cool. Have an entire planet.
Dude, I'm so excited for that.
Really fun. I know that's coming out very soon. Like by the time this records, it's going to be like 2 weeks before it's out.
Does it come out this year or next year? Comes out at Christmas time, right?
Yeah, it's this year.
Yeah, nice.
I'm going for sure.
My Favorite Martian.
My Favorite Martian. Yep.
That whole movie. The whole movie was based off he's an alien, and then the gum is what makes him look like human.
Yep. Another one would be Dude, Where's My Car? The aliens in that. The
hot chicks.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice. I hope that's the way it is too. They can abduct me. They can abduct me.
Yeah. Men in Black.
Ooh.
Yep.
I liked in the first one.
And then
I think it's the first one, right? Where he finds out that they're just in a locker.
Yeah. Yep.
Kid, you got a lot to learn.
Again.
Signs.
E.T.
What about Aliens? The actual movie Aliens.
Oh my God. Yeah. I didn't write that one down, but yeah, that makes sense.
Gotta hope they're not like that. Those things are fucking ugly. Predator?
Yeah. I can't. Predator. Yeah. I can't imagine going against that. Would be nuts.
Be sweet if they look like
And
Predator,
then,
though.
yeah. And Star Wars.
Oh. They are aliens, aren't they?
Yeah.
Jar Jar Binks.
Maybe not Jar Jar, but everybody else.
Everybody hated Jar Jar. I love Jar Jar.
I know. I didn't mind him. Like, he did kind of get annoying, but
That's what I like.
I actually had a little Jar Jar action figure when I was a kid.
Jonesy has a full life-size Jar Jar Binks in his house.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, that's pretty cool, actually.
So, is that all you got for that one?
Yep.
All right.
Did you answer it, or is that your answer, Paul?
Yeah, Paul, and
Okay.
I think it'd be cool to be my favorite Martian, where he could just take
Yeah.
Gum and change
Okay.
it into whatever Martian he wants to be.
Yep.
Because, I mean, realistically, if you think about it, we're Martians if we're on another planet.
Yep. Well, I mean, we're not Martians because we're not on Mars. That's where
Right,
Martian comes from.
Aliens, whatever.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. What is the first movie you saw on the big screen that you can remember?
So I don't know the exact movie. I do remember like going to the movie, and I went like a lot when I was a kid. My grandma would bring me to a lot of Disney movies, or animated movies. Not all of them were Disney probably, but, like Pixar and stuff like that. But, I don't remember exactly what my first movie was. It had to have been either Disney or Pixar, but I remember just a lot of colors. So obviously it's one of them. And then, but the first movie I ever remember seeing by myself was one of the Saw movies. And that was the best experience because I was like, I can just go and do this. Like, I don't need somebody to bring me. Like, this is awesome. So like, that was such a good experience. It was like one of the first, I think it was like either Saw 4 or 5, I would imagine. Or maybe 3, I can't remember, but it was one of those movies and I was just like, watched it by myself in the theater. I felt so cool.
All right.
How about you?
I know what the first one that I went to, but I don't remember. My parents brought me to when I was probably 1 or 2. Was Dances with Wolves.
Oh, interesting.
Because I still
Did you understand the storyline and the plot and the characters?
I don't even remember.
Stuff?
I don't even remember going. I just know that was one of because they still talk about it because I think they said that I cried or some shit like that. I was like a little kid, little baby or some shit.
Yeah.
First movie that I actually remember is Jurassic Park, the first one.
Oh, interesting.
That was the most badass. It was a dinosaur kid.
That'd be a fun one to watch in theaters.
I remember talking to my parents into watching it like from the front row. My dad hates the front row. And
just because you have to like strain your neck to look up.
Yeah. And they didn't have reclining chairs back then.
Oh yeah.
But man, we sat in the front row and it was just dinosaurs jumping out at you. I was like, yes, this is awesome.
That's awesome.
Nice. Fine. Sorry. I got a thorn in my thumb this past week and it finally ripped out.
Nice.
It's been in my
good moment.
It's been in my thumb for like the last 4 days.
Jeez. Is it painful?
It was for 2 of the 4. And then it only hurts when I got it caught on stuff, but now if I feels good. Got it out.
Nice.
But yeah, the music and all that. Dude, I'll put the soundtrack to Jurassic Park on and I'll listen to it while I sleep. So good.
Yeah.
But it makes me sad too.
Why does it make you sad?
Because I'm getting old.
Like nostalgic, like a good thing, like a sad, like a
it's sad
happy
because
cry.
It's a sad because like I remember watching it as a kid. Now I'm old. I'm like, the happy times. Going to the movies with my parents, and stuff like that. And being a kid.
Why don't you go to the movies with your parents now?
Well, I do, but I mean, it's not the same.
Why not?
I'm not the little kid anymore,
Dude, I'm a little kid.
Now I'm dragging the little kid in.
Yeah. You gotta live through her.
Right? Making those memories with her now.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
So, all right, what's the next movie that you want to watch?
I want to watch Black Adam.
Oh, that's a good one. That one, yeah, it's out right now, right?
Yep.
It's again
just came
November 1st. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. I want to see that one too.
Because I don't know anything.
That's not the next one.
What's the next one for you?
The next one for me, I want to see Smile.
Ooh. Is that out? That's out right now too.
Yeah, that's out right now. So like, I might go see it tomorrow if the timing works out. Because right now, my plan for tomorrow is I have to go work Cedar Crest, then I'm going to go and get my oil changed, and we're going to go play disc golf at Enger. And so, depending on timing, I might go watch a movie after that stuff. But it's at 7:15 in Duluth, so we'll see if I make it.
Okay.
But yeah, I've heard some really good things about that. The last movie that I was told to watch, Barbarian. Have you seen that?
Mm-mm.
That's a good one too. It's got Justin Long in it, but it's a horror movie and it's got a twist that you don't really expect. And it was pretty good. That one I don't think it's in theater. Maybe it is in theater still, but it's on HBO Max. But I would recommend that one. But then I was told that I need to watch that one first. Then I was told I need to watch Smile.
Okay. Barbarian or The Platform?
I'd say The Platform.
Dang. All right.
Then Barbarian, but I've only seen Barbarian once. I'd want to maybe watch it again just to see, but
I'm a big Justin Long fan.
no, I really enjoyed that movie.
Dude.
But I also really enjoyed The Platform.
We talked about horror and we never brought up Jeepers Creepers.
Oh. Yep, Jeepers Creepers is another really good one.
Dude, that's one of my favorite series of all time.
Yeah.
For horror.
I wouldn't say it's my favorite. I enjoy it, but it's not one of my favorite. Oh, I enjoy the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Ooh, that's a good one too.
I think I've seen all of the Wrong Turns.
Those are good. Oh God, those are good.
Those are good.
Last House on the Left.
Yeah. Oh, they're not like I enjoy them, but Final Fantasy or not?
Yep.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, Final Fantasy.
Those are good. The first one's the best.
Yeah. Yeah, the first one is...
It's nostalgic.
The first one, but is it the second one with the log trucks? The log trucks, I think, is my favorite. That's not the first one.
That's the second one.
That's the second one. Okay.
The first one is...
That one, I think, is my favorite.
The first one is the plane ride.
Yes. Yep.
So.
But yeah, those are all good horror movies. But yeah, Smile is the next one I want to see.
Nice. All right. Do you think music's... Do you think music makes the movie?
I feel like most movies, yes. there are definitely some movies where I don't really pay attention to the music just because I'm so into the actual movie itself. But even those movies, I feel like the music is still a pretty integral part of the movie because it gets you into it without, I feel like the best music in movies isn't recognized as music, but it is recognized as emotion. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it just gets you into the movie
Yep.
and it like just gives you another sense into the movie rather than like, but again, there's definitely movies where silence or just the absence of music, absence of anything really can also be part of the movie. Like in
Yeah.
horror movies, if it's dead silent, that can be really good too.
I think music makes the movie. I think it
Yeah,
really does.
I'd say for the most part it does, but
Dude,
there's definitely like, yeah.
there's notes that make the movie, that make you automatically think of the movie.
Oh yeah, like if I hear like if I heard any part of the Saw, I'm
Da-dum,
instantly I want to see it.
da-dum, 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 da-dum.
Jaws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and freaking, what's Halloween? Halloween's just the two notes. Ding, ding.
I don't remember Halloween. If I would recognize it,
Yep.
I can't think of it off the top of my head right now.
Jurassic Park.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, Saw is one of my favorites. I like that one.
what's that song?
Um, it's just kind of, well, I
Isn't
guess
it eerie?
there's like, yeah, it's eerie, but then, one that I really, it's more like, it's on the DVDs. I watch the DVDs for the most part. And in the, like, well, cause it's like, there's two movies in each one. And then like in the part where you are choosing the movie, all that is just weird, like sounds. It's like little kid's trike. So it's the puppet riding the
Yep.
trike, and so that's all you hear. And so it's if I hear that, I just instantly want to see Saw.
Dude, Top Gun. Do
Top
do
Gun,
do
yeah,
do 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 do. Freaking phenomenal, dude. Even Willow. That soundtrack's been stuck in my head my entire life.
yeah, I bet.
Uh, dude, I think music just makes the movie that much better.
Hmm.
So, all right, that's all I got for that.
All right. So if you could make a movie, what would it be about?
Well, still writing, but I definitely would like to bring The Bowler into theaters.
Yeah, yeah, you've talked about that before.
Yeah, I want it to be like,
So are you gonna, if you make that movie, do you think you are gonna be the bowler?
probably not.
No.
We'd have to be making it now.
I
Otherwise,
see what
I'm
you're
going to
saying.
be too old.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people think, oh, you're still young. Yeah, but it takes 5-6 years to make a movie,
Yeah.
and then it doesn't
So,
get, and then it
so what you're
doesn't.
saying is you're gonna make the movie and I'm gonna be acting in it.
Yeah. I would love to make the movie, and you know who? If I was the bowler, do you know who my arch nemesis I would probably put as?
Who?
Andrew Santino. He's a
Is he
bowler.
good at
He likes to.
bowling or what?
Yeah, he likes to bowl.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, he'd be a fun one to have on there.
I think it'd be good.
Yeah, I didn't know he bowled. That's funny.
Um, it'd be sweet to get oh, what's his name from the Dodgers? Um, Mookie Betts. Get him to like do a little
Yeah.
cameo in it or something.
Hmm.
That'd be cool. Yeah. So that was it'd be about bowling.
Yeah.
Because there's not that many.
Yeah, there's a few, like obviously like the big ones like Kingpin
Kingpin.
and The Big Lebowski.
Yeah, and I don't count that as a bowling movie.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't see it as
that is a bowling movie.
I don't count it as a bowling. Like there's nothing
It's
nothing really about bowling.
That's a bowling movie.
Everybody counts it as a bowling movie. Just because it's taking place in a bowling alley. I don't count it as a bowling movie.
There's a lot of scenes in a bowling alley.
Yeah, but I mean, there's nothing about bowling.
Well, except for the fact that they are
bowling. But yeah, I don't. To me, it's not a bowling movie. The whole storyline is just taking place in a bowling alley.
Yeah. Interesting. I don't agree.
A lot of people don't.
Yeah.
Other than those two, I can't really think of another one.
Yeah.
Kingpin's great. It's one of the best bowling movies. But I want to make a comedy out of mine, but I don't want it to be so spoofy.
What, like, the only movie you would spoof is Kingpin then, apparently.
They make... I'm not saying Kingpin is a spoof. I'm just saying
no, I'm not saying. I'm saying.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to make a spoof. What I'm saying is, I don't want it to be so. Their comedy is a little over the top in that one, for me. Like it's almost got the feeling of they're trying to be too funny. To me.
Yeah.
I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love that kind of style, and I love that movie. But that's not the kind of movie that I would make. Is what I'm saying.
I gotcha. Well, I'm just saying because you said you wanted to make a bowling movie, and you didn't want to make a spoof, but spoofs are making
fun of other movies.
Spoofs are, yeah, but the only movie you would be going against or spoofing would be Kingpin.
Yeah, and what I'm saying is I don't want to make it spoofy feeling. Yeah. Like Kingpin almost has like that spoofy feeling to it.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah.
Have you seen Major League?
Yep.
Have you seen Major League 2 and 3?
Yeah, those are...
See how the comedy is in 1? And then how it gets really kind of dumb comedy in 2 and really, really dumb comedy in 3?
Yeah. Yeah.
I want my movie to be more like 1.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So... All right. Did you answer that?
No, I was waiting for you to ask me.
All right. What's your answer?
I have 2 answers. So I would obviously make a movie about the aliens that I was talking about, where you and I, like us as human beings on Earth,
I like it.
Are aliens.
We should
and the
write
real
this.
Earthlings, are at Area 51. And then I would do that movie. And then I would also do a porn. I'm just kidding.
I was like, I love it. Oh man, let's do this. Can I direct it?
Yeah. No, I wouldn't do that. I would do another movie. I actually talked about this with my dad when I was a kid. We always thought it'd be cool to do like Adam Sandler and all his group, do a movie with them. But then each of their characters has something that ties in with another character. Like one of the characters might have, I don't remember exactly what we had, but like one of them would have a problem, but then it wouldn't be a problem because the other people wouldn't be able to tell that that was a problem. And so it was just the way that we had it was perfect. I don't remember any of it, and I don't think we wrote it down, but I just thought it'd be a funny Adam Sandler movie to do, and like him and all those guys. And so I would do either of those. I would have to sit down with my dad and actually figure out like what we actually had as an idea. But cause I was a kid, so I don't remember any of it. I'm sure he would remember a little bit more than me at least.
Okay.
So I would do either of those three,
I like it.
including the one.
I like it, dude. Sounds sweet. Yeah. I really like the
Mm-hmm.
Martian one. I think we should definitely write that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one that I'm most interested in because I can relate to that one the most based off movies. I mean, if I were to write a movie, I feel like I'd be better at writing a comedy right now. But based off the movies I've seen, I feel like I'd be able to write something, at least an outline for something like that.
Okay. I think I skipped this question, but is there? I thought so. Is there a movie that reminds you of your childhood?
The two that remind me of my childhood the most would probably be Big Daddy and Dumb and Dumber. Those are the two that would remind me of my childhood the most.
Okay. Why is that?
Well, those were my favorite movies when I was a kid. I would watch them hundreds of times. Space Jam is another big one for me.
I'm starting to see our age difference when we talk about movies.
Yeah.
All right, for me, The Never-Ending Story.
Oh, yeah.
That reminds me a lot because I remember when I was a kid, we could go down to the library, the public library in Indiana, and you could rent movies for 25 cents.
Oh, dang.
And they were old movies, but they had The Never-Ending Story in there, and I bet I racked up $20 in renting The Never-Ending Story.
That's awesome.
I love that one. And then what was the other one I was going to say?
Can't remember.
Oh, it was a good one too. Dang it. Oh yeah. The Battle of Endor.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I've seen that one. Maybe I have.
So you know the Ewoks in Star Wars?
Yeah.
It's all based on the Ewoks.
Interesting.
It's on. I have. There's only one other person that I know that has ever seen it, and that's Kevin Nelson. He's in. Because he's probably the next biggest movie watcher that I've seen, at least from 80s and 90s movies, as me. And he goes, I got a movie that I guarantee you've never seen. And he mentioned The Battle of Endor. And I go, dude, that was my favorite child as a kid. He's like, get the hell out of here.
That was your favorite child as a kid? Is that what you said?
Favorite movie as a child.
I know, but you said that was your favorite child as a kid.
So
I don't know if I had a favorite child as a kid.
And then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, dude. I bet I've seen that 1,000 times when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So those are the ones that remind me the most of my childhood.
Well, those are all good.
Yeah.
Do you prefer watching a movie in the theater, at home streaming, renting a movie like back in the day, watching on your phone, or any other method that I didn't think of or mention for that?
I love the movie theater. I just like
That's your number one?
Yeah. I'd go to the movies every day if I could. I just like that feel that it's like an event.
Yeah.
And it's memorable.
Would you rather go to a movie or to like a live sporting event?
Probably a movie.
Dang.
Sporting events are fun. Like, I definitely would. Like, don't get me wrong. And I like the nostalgia and all that. And I have a better time with the story of the event rather than the event. If that makes sense.
Yep. Yeah. Like the build up to the event.
Yep. And the things that are going around inside the event. You know, like the people watching, the fights, the arguments, the shit talking.
Mm-hmm.
and all that. But watching the event live is not as good as watching it on TV.
Yeah.
Unless you have like super good seats.
Like if you have a suite at the Vikings games or something.
Yeah, or if you're on the 50-yard line. Yeah.
I was just trying to rub that in.
Yeah. You do every Sunday. It sucks.
I'm sorry.
I'm happy for you, but I'm not happy for you.
Dude, I'd be jealous if you went to Rams games all the time. I'd be like, you're not even a fan. Like, come on.
Yeah. Dude, I would wear Vikings gear if I got to go to the Rams game every day.
Dude, I wear Rams stuff every time I go to the Vikings. I wear all purple, but like my badge is Rams and my keys are Rams.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I said movie theater too. I actually ranked them. So I said movie theater, then renting a movie, like back in the day, then streaming onto my TV, and then on my phone. I used to love watching movies on my VR too. Did you ever do that?
Yeah.
That was fun because you'd like be in another, I remember being in like this, cabin in the woods when it's winter and it's just so cozy. I think there was a little fire pit, if I remember right. And it was just fun watching Netflix on there. That was so fun. I don't know why I don't do it anymore, but I remember
when you got yours. I had to go get mine too.
Yeah, I don't know if my phone doesn't work on that one right now or what. Because I have VR still. I can't remember. I don't know why I don't do it.
I know. To be honest, I never really used the thing.
I did for a while.
I did a few times. Like I'd watch TV and movies on that and stuff, but the games were not that great.
Yeah, the games I remember weren't as fun as I was anticipating.
But we also had.
I remember doing a lot of the scary stuff, though.
Yeah, we had the Gen 1s.
Yep.
That podcast group that I'm in, that I was telling you about.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They just mentioned that, and they're like, "Hey, has anybody got the VRs?" And I go, "Yeah, I got one." I go, "It's just I don't think my phone, like Google phone, fits in there." I haven't tried it, but because the Gen 1, you're like ours, you have to put the phone in,
Yeah. Yep.
And he goes, "What are you talking about?" I go, "Well, with mine, you have to put my phone." And he goes, no, you don't. I go, yeah, you do. He goes, none of mine you put a phone in. I go, what?
Great. They have the new ones.
Yeah. And he goes, holy cow. He goes, that thing should be in the Smithsonian. I go, what? I go, it's only like, I guess it's been a while since we've had him for a while.
Yeah.
He goes, you have like the first generation. He says, that thing might be worth money. I'm like, sweet.
Yeah, I do want to get the new ones because like you can get VR like through your PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine having like a PS5 with that. That would, I can only imagine, be insane.
I don't know if you were gone already, but there was a guy at the bowling alley, this kid. He had a virtual reality system, but it was like a $5,000 system.
Jeez.
Yeah. Like he brought it in and he let us use it, and we had to go into the big room, because he didn't want us to run into anything or anything like that. And holy smokes, we went through a haunted house, and dude, that was like going through a haunted house. It was sweet.
Man, yeah, I wanted to do it like. You can't buy a PlayStation 5 right now because you just can't get it anywhere. I even applied for it on Amazon. They said I would get a response in 72 hours. Still haven't heard from them, and it's been over a week.
You're thinking about getting one? I
think so. I think it'd be fun to have that. And then basically the reason I want to get it is for the VR. I want to be able to play a game VR.
Does it come with VR?
No, it doesn't come with it, but you can buy it. I think it's like an additional like $400 or something like that.
Jesus.
Yeah, just for the.
So you'd be spending like $1,000.
You'd also have to buy the games. Yeah, it'd be over $1,000 after everything.
But yet $3 to rent a movie is too expensive.
Because I'm saving up for a PlayStation 5.
I'm just fucking with you. $3? Nope. $1,100 for a gaming system? Absolutely.
No question. Already bought.
Yep. All right. My turn?
Yep.
Is there an actor or an actress that you see that's in a movie and go, yeah, this is going to be a good movie. I can tell already. Just because they're in it.
Yep. I have quite a few.
Okay. Yeah, so do I. So what do you got?
Yeah. I have a list. And it's actually probably longer, actually, now that I think of it. Yep, I just doubled my list. Okay, let me just get this part over here quick. Okay, so I'm just going to go down, and if you want to talk about any of them, let me know. But Adam Sandler, Will Ferrell, John C. Reilly, Sacha Baron Cohen, Bill Hader, Jason Segel.
Who's Bill Hader?
Bill Hader is SNL.
Oh, yeah.
He's got, yep.
You know that.
Danny DeVito.
You're going with all those guys as everything they're in is gold?
Oh, for the most part, yeah. I love all these. These are like my favorite top actors, and I'm about to get to actresses here in a sec.
Okay. Oh.
Danny DeVito.
Ooh.
Vince Vaughn, Chris Pratt, Danny McBride, Zach Galifianakis, Steve Carell, Amy Poehler, Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Wiig, Kristen Shaw, Anna Faris, Leslie Mann, Audrey Plaza, Christina Applegate, and Katie Seagal.
There's a lot of them that I can't agree with you on.
There's a lot of them that you can shove it.
I'm not saying they're bad actors, but I'm not saying that every movie that they've been in has been a killer movie.
I would watch just about all of them.
Okay.
How about you?
Kevin Costner.
Yep.
And Melissa McCarthy.
A long list. Yeah, Melissa McCarthy. She's on mine.
Sandra Bullock.
She's a good one too.
Clint Eastwood.
Yep.
John Wayne.
Yeah.
And I'm taking John Wayne off because there's a few of them that I didn't think were.
That's
gold.
why that's why I kind of hesitated on that one.
That's about it. That's all I can go.
Dang.
I can't even go Bruce Willis because he's made some that I'm not gold. If he would have stopped 10 movies ago, he'd be on the list.
Yeah.
Ooh, Mel Gibson. Yeah, I'm
There's
gonna go.
some that
I can't name one. Like, there's a few that you've named that I know that were bombed movies. Like Seagal.
Yeah.
What was his name? He's made a couple that were good movies, but they weren't gold.
Kathy.
Huh?
Or I'm sorry, not Kathy. Katie Seagal. Katie Seagal.
Yep. And then
Do you know who I'm talking about? Katie Seagal?
Yep. She was in Sons of Anarchy, right?
That I don't know.
Katie Seagal.
She was in Married with Children. She's Leela on Futurama.
Yep. Yeah, you need to look up her whole platform because there's a bunch of duds that she made in the 90s.
Oh, okay.
Same with John C. Reilly.
Yep. I had him on there.
Yep. Good actor. Great actor. But he's been in some duds.
You just like that. You're just crapping on everybody today.
I'm not saying they're bad actors. I'm just saying there's been some duds. You got to remember that John C. Reilly's been an actor since the late 80s.
Yeah.
Like he was trying to be a serious actor before he was becoming a comedic actor.
He still does serious roles.
Yep. And there was a few that he just was duds. I mean, it happens to everybody.
Well, apparently not, because you're listening to some.
Yeah, couple. I can't name everybody. When I asked this question, I meant I can't name one bad movie for the 3 people that I've done.
Yeah.
That's why I can't list. I could list a bunch of great actors like you just did. I'm not saying any of the actors that you said were bad actors because I love every one of them too. But I know that if I look into their repertoire, there's 1 or 2 duds.
Well, I definitely have not watched as many movies as you because
right.
All the movies I've seen all these people in, I have loved.
Like even Adam Sandler. I can name 1 or 2 duds. Like what's the one with his sister? Where he plays his sister?
Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill. That was a dud. I didn't like that one.
Yeah.
I think he's becoming a phenomenal serious actor now.
Yeah.
Dude, his last 2 movies have been phenomenal. Uncut Gems and the basketball one that he just did. I think the basketball movie is probably the best movie of his career.
I have not seen that one yet.
Dude, I think that's the best movie he's ever done.
Well, I mean, he loves basketball. He does basketball in a lot of his movies.
He's a coach. Well, he's a scout in this one. You need to watch it.
I haven't seen that.
You need to watch it, man. It's phenomenal.
What's it on?
Netflix. It's a Netflix original.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to watch that, man. That should be your next movie that you see.
Okay.
I think it's Adam Sandler's best movie, hands down.
Okay. So I'll watch it.
And it might not even be close.
Guess
Guess who his wife is in the movie?
I don't know.
Queen Latifah.
Nice.
I was gonna say Whoopi Goldberg, but she's got some duds in there too from the late 80s.
I just watched her in Rat Race not too long ago.
Oh, I forgot she was in that.
Mm-hmm.
There's an old pool movie called Kiss Shot. It's probably one of my favorites by her.
Okay. I haven't seen that one.
Michael Keaton.
Oh, there you go.
Trying to think if there's a Michael Keaton.
I'm going to say Christian Bale. That's a good one.
That is a very good one. I don't know. I'd have to look into his early work.
Yeah, I don't know much about Heath Ledger, but I loved, obviously, The Dark Knight.
Heath Ledger was great. 10 Things I Hate About You. He was in Knight's Tale. Who were we talking about? Christian Bale. Christian Bale back in...
Yep.
He was in the Newsies.
Yep.
He was American
I
Psycho.
didn't see it, but I know what you're talking.
American Psycho.
Yep.
There's got to be something in there. Maybe not though. I can't think of a dud for him. So yeah, I'm gonna put him on the list.
I don't know much about his like full career, but I recently saw Brad Pitt, or semi-recently, within the last year, I saw Brad Pitt in Bullet Train. That was a pretty good one.
Yep. Brad Pitt's got one or two duds.
Yeah. I mean, he's done how many movies?
Yeah.
What about Leo DiCaprio? Leonardo DiCaprio.
Not a Leo fan.
Okay, I like Leo.
He does.
Oh, another one of my favorites.
He does do some good movies though.
One of my favorite movies is Inception. I really like that one.
Yeah. That's a movie that you got to pay attention the whole time or you're fucking lost. Leo is good. He could be on this list. I don't know very many duds by him. Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
I don't think.
Oh, Ben Stiller. I like Ben Stiller. A lot of the actors and actresses I named were from like comedies.
Yeah.
I cheated. I went to my comedian list of those actor and actresses that I had in a list that we didn't use. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones out there.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. Even Wesley Snipes. I can't put Wesley Snipes in here either because he's got one or two duds. So, all right. Anyways, yeah, your next question.
Okay. I'm just gonna read. I started, so that was it.
Oh, okay.
I was changing my answer on that one because I had all of them below there, so I just changed the answer to that one to a lot.
So what are we doing now?
Sweet. Well, yeah. Do we want to get into some segments?
Absolutely.
Sweet. Let's do it. So our first segment. What's our first segment?
Challenge segment.
Challenge segment. What do we do there?
So where we give each other a challenge and we got to get it done within the month.
Okay.
And
so what are you thinking?
The time that this comes out will be in December, right?
Yep. So we will have completed the November challenges, which the challenges for November is to do 1,000 burpees and to run 10 miles.
Okay. And are we going to give an update now, or what did we decide? We're not going to do an update?
Yeah, we can do an update. Like I said, we are recording this early November, and we did the challenge is to do the last episode that we record for the month. So this is the last one that we're recording before December. So that's why we're doing the December challenges. We're going to say what they are now, and we have until the end of December to do them. And so we'll be able to kind of have a little bit of an overlap, but I think it's still going to make the challenge. I mean, if you don't do the challenge, you owe $25. So it'll give you incentive to get it done.
Absolutely. So,
well, where are you at so far on your burpees and 10 miles?
I'm at 200 burpees.
Okay.
And I've ran 4 miles.
Okay. And again, that's early November, so you still have some time. So I think you're still on track as of right now. So I think you're sitting better than me, at least right now.
Yeah, I think I'm sitting pretty good so far.
How are you feeling with burpees? Because burpees, 200 burpees I'm feeling it, and I'm at 50 burpees only.
Yeah. Yeah, and that after I said that the running with my legs, I think it might be the burpees.
Yeah, because I'm feeling it in my legs. I'm feeling it in my core. Like my core because you're doing push-ups with yours too, right?
Yep.
Okay. Because you're going down, going up, and then jumping.
Yep.
Okay. So I want to make sure that you're doing full burpees.
Down, push up, jump up,
Yep.
and hands up. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's definitely. I'm thinking maybe that's what it is in my legs. I started feeling it these last couple of days, and I hit burpees pretty hard this weekend.
Yeah. So did you are you doing like big sets of them, or how are you doing them?
I did 50 in the morning, 50 at night.
Okay. That's a lot. Like in one go.
Yeah.
That's a lot of burpees in a row.
Yeah.
That's doing more than 50 push-ups.
Yeah.
You can do that?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you're doing them properly. There's a little bit of space in there. Like I'm doing it in set form. Like I'll take a break after like 15 or 20. Like if I'll go until I'm tired.
Well, that's what I just asked, and you said you were doing them. I'll
do them. I'll take a little 20-second break, and then I'll go back to them. I'm not.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like, are you doing them, going off and doing something else?
Okay.
I did 50 in the morning, got those 50 done, and then quit, and then went and did something else. I'll take like a little break, go get a drink of water, come back, hit 20 more.
Dang. Yeah, because they're getting to me. I've only done 50 of them, and I've only done it for like 2 days, but yeah, just 25 a day it's getting to me. I'm feeling it already.
It's a good challenge.
Yeah. I feel like I'll be able to get it done. Still got a little while.
How many push-ups do you think you can do?
In one sitting? One, I don't know. I haven't sat and done that in a long time. In high school, I could do a decent amount, but I don't lift weights or anything. I play disc golf, and I'm active in other things like every now and then, but I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not I'm not out of shape, but I'm not in shape.
Okay. So how many do you think you could do? Like if I challenged you right now to do a push-up contest, how many do you think you could do without stopping?
That's why I was concerned, or not concerned, but I was hesitant about the 50 because I feel like I could do more push-ups than you.
I bet you could.
But I bet you I could.
Bet you can't.
How many can you do?
I did 50 the other day.
50?
Like maybe a week ago, because guys at work didn't think I could do 20.
Okay. Well, I know, when we did our push-ups for the challenge, I was able to do, I only did, sets of, what'd I do? I did sets of 50. That's what I did.
Okay.
I can do 50. But I got tired.
Yeah. 50, my 50th one, I was...
Yeah.
But in college, I used to do 100. It was kind of a party trick for me.
I don't think I ever do 100.
I did 100 I could do 100 without stopping. But I did push-ups every night.
Yeah. I don't think if I got back into it, maybe I could. But yeah, because I remember you had the challenge. That was yours, wasn't it?
Yeah. Push-ups have always been real easy for me.
Yeah, we only did 500 push-ups. So maybe I didn't do 50. Maybe I did. How did I do that? I think I did. It was more than 10. Maybe I did 25.
What was our other challenge? 500 push-ups?
That was, and perform at an open mic.
Okay.
And one of us did not perform at an open
mic.
Yeah.
I think I doubled up on push-ups, though. I think I did 1,000.
Yeah, you did 1,000. That's why I think that's where I got the 1,000 from. Because I did more than 500 too. I think I did 600 or something. I don't remember. It's in our past episode.
Yeah. Yeah, that used to be my party trick. I'd bet people that I could do 100 push-ups. And they'd be like, no way. And my roommate knew I could. And he'd be like, I wouldn't do it. And he'd freaking ruin it for me a lot of times. He's like, don't bet him. Don't bet him. And then I think it actually helped me because then they're like, all right, I got to see it. Dude, I'd make like $20 all the time.
Do it now.
No. So
we'll see. Okay, so those are the ones that we have for November.
So where you at?
Now
I forgot where you at. How many burpees and how many miles have you ran?
Oh, I didn't say.
No.
So for burpees, I'm only at 50. So like I said, I only did it for 2 days. I haven't like actually pushed it. I was waiting for November to hit before I actually like got into it pretty hard. And I ran 1.1 miles.
Okay.
So I still have basically 9 miles to go because I found out that I timed it on my phone and it was half a mile to the end of the road. And so I ran all the way to the end of the road and I ran back. And so that was 1.1. So I'm just going to count that as 1 and then I'll run that 10 times.
Yeah.
So 9 more.
Okay. Sweet.
It's going to be interesting come winter. I'm going to be running all of mine outside. So like, I guess I could go to I guess I could maybe do a treadmill if I need to. Like I had access to one, I think.
I hate running on a treadmill.
Yeah.
I don't run on a treadmill ever. So
what are your challenges for December now that this is going to be coming out in December? So now we have to do challenges
for December
starting now.
My challenge for December is to do 16 posts on social media about the podcast.
16 posts throughout the month.
Yep.
Okay. Sweet. So we got to do about 2 per week.
Starting now.
Okay. So we have to do that starting after this episode that we are currently recording.
Yep.
So basically 16 till the end of the year.
Yep.
Sweet. Sounds good to me. And then my challenge to you and me is to do 1 hour worth of planks. Because that can get challenging because it's tough to get to 60 seconds sometimes.
Yeah. I'm glad we didn't do what you were thinking about doing.
Yeah, I originally said 2 hours.
That's a lot.
Which would be a long, that's over a movie of planks. I think I'm going to see how fast I can get to an hour. And I'm going to challenge myself to get to 2 hours.
I am too, because when you said 2 hours, I was like 30 days. That's a lot. But now I'm like, well, we got almost 60 days. So.
Yeah. So I'm going to push myself for 2 hours if possible. But the challenge is to only get an hour if you don't want to pay the $25. Because again, each of these challenges, if you don't make them, since we're doing it for a month rather than in between each episode, the amount of money has increased to 25 rather than 10.
What I'm curious about is the posts. If you do 16 posts about the podcast and I do 16 posts about the podcast, I'm very curious to see if that changes our numbers at all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm pretty good at posting for the podcast right now anyways.
Yeah.
Like, people know me as being really good at posting on social media.
That's what you're known for.
Yeah. Both in my personal life and for the podcast. So it's going to be super easy for me.
Do you think you have 16 posts total?
That's a good question. I mean, I've given you material for 16 easy. But me personally posting it? No, probably not.
So
I've done enough videos though. Like you have videos out there. I have videos that I could post.
You definitely have more videos than I do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I gave you a bunch of them on our drive and you haven't used them yet.
Oh, really?
Dude, I've told you about every single one of them.
Oh, I need to go check the drive. I didn't know that I had more. I thought I posted every one of them. Sweet. If you got more on there,
No.
I need to go back on there and check.
I keep telling you about them, and you're like, "Oh yeah, I'll do that," and I just never see it. I'm like, I put time and effort into that. You're not gonna post it? Except you can't do it because now I'm gonna do it because that counts as one of mine. So,
well, you better hurry then.
I'm doing it now. I got 16 posts done. We're good. We're good.
I haven't checked the drive in forever. I know you posted a couple that one time, and I threw them up.
Okay.
Like the one of you bowling. Have you checked TikTok?
Oh yeah, yep. That one's up. Yep. I don't have access to TikTok. I don't have it on my phone.
Oh, okay. A lot of those videos I put on TikTok.
Okay. Maybe that's why I haven't seen it because I'm not on TikTok. I don't have a personal TikTok either.
So. Okay. So what's our next segment?
Sweet. I like those challenges.
Yeah, me too. Fun. I really like that we're getting these exercise.
Yeah.
Challenges because I definitely could use the exercise.
Yeah, I play a lot of disc golf, but I need other exercise too. I need to get back in shape. I think that's my next goal, especially with winter. Like, I think it's a good time.
This running one is really like I think I'm gonna because I used to run every other day, and I loved it was therapeutic.
Yeah, I ran that mile today, that 1.1 miles, dude. I was kind of feeling it. I wasn't expecting it. Yeah, I was huffing and puffing. I got back home and like, wow, that's different from what I was expecting. I thought I was going to do better.
So out of my 4 miles, I did 2 miles and then I did 2 miles. And both times I ran the first mile and I was a little winded. Like I was like, and I could feel it, but I was like, I can keep going. And I get halfway through the second one and I'm like, this is a bad idea. I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
Yeah.
And then I fight the way through the last half mile of the second one. And I'm like,
no, I got through the mile and I knew I could do more if I wanted to, but as soon as I stopped, I'm like, I don't want to go again. So I'm gonna hopefully do another one tomorrow is potentially the goal because I got some other stuff I got to get done. But
it's so weird though. Because 2 miles, I was like, oh man, that was tough. And I used to run 5 miles every other day. And I get a light sweat going after 5 miles.
Yeah.
I was like, God, I used to be in great shape. And now look at me. You're just a fat piece of shit.
Well, I mean, you're still a shape. It's just a bigger one. Yeah. All right. Our next segment is called How Much Would It Take To? So in this segment, we are going to talk about, basically we're going to say, how much is it going to take you to do this? How much is it going to take you to do that? And then you got to come up with a number. And if either of us agrees on that number, you then have to do that thing. So
okay.
Like
I've been looking at this section.
Have done.
Yeah. I've been thinking of this section way different than you. So
yeah.
And we talked about that. So I will start doing it this way.
Oh, you're good. No, I've noticed it a couple times and I'm like, well, it's called How Much Would It Take To? And you're like, I thought it was called How Much.
Yeah. I always thought it was how much. I always thought how much could I get you to do this or how much would you want to do this?
Oh, I gotcha.
Is the way I looked at it. So, okay.
Well, maybe we can make it that eventually. All right, do you want to start or should I?
I'll go first.
Okay.
How much would you want if you were the lead in a major movie?
A lead in a major movie? I guess it depends on the movie. Because different genres, I feel like, are going to be different amounts. But if I was like the lead, like if it was like a
lead role in a major movie.
Yeah. I said 10 million. If I'm the lead role, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of money that the money is going to make. And I feel like 10 million is a That's more than I'm ever gonna need. And so I know a lot of the
Okay.
other like big actors and actresses make more than that, but
Mm-hmm.
10 million would be more than enough for me.
I said 8 million, but I want a percentage of the movie.
I would want a percentage of the merch.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
That's part of the movie.
Like you're saying like how
All
much the movie
aspects.
makes overall.
All aspects of the movie. I want 8% of all aspects of the movie.
You want 8%?
No, I want 8 million and I want a percentage.
Oh, I thought you said you wanted 8%. I was like, that is asking way too much.
Yeah. It's like Larry the Cable Guy. I think he made a shit ton off of the merch from Cars.
Yep.
And I don't think he got paid a ton for the movie.
No. And that's how he negotiated it. And he
Mm-hmm.
made way more than he was going to make.
Mm-hmm. That's all a lot of big actors have done.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, I would say even with 10 million, I think I'd be cool with just the 10 mil.
depends on the movie, too.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I don't know. If somebody were to give me $10 million, I don't need to live in excess. Like $10 million, I can live a very happy life and not have to worry about money and all that stuff. So I'd be good for a long time. And so I don't even know if I would need the merch money.
I'm not
I don't
saying
need that.
I'm not saying I do need it, but I could do a lot with it.
Yeah.
I could help out a lot of people.
Yeah.
I don't think I need it. But the money that I could do with that, or the things I could do with that, starting up a charity, starting up something to help out people in need.
Yeah.
So,
All right. How much would it take to watch a movie every day for a month? Like you have to sit there and watch the entirety of the movie.
$10.
$10. And you have to watch from start to finish, not on your phone. You have to watch it. $10. It's all you need.
Yeah.
I'm going to take you up on it.
Okay. Deal.
So now you have three things.
I could have done it way cheaper, but I figured you would have done it. You're going to say yes for $10.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go too much higher because I think you would have said no.
Yeah.
$10.
So now you have three. Yeah, you have three things you need to do, and I'll give you $110.
Ooh. I should have said 15, and I could have wiped out. All right.
Yeah, you do those three, and then if you watch a movie every single day, you obviously don't need to film every single day, but I would like you to track the movies that you're watching.
All 30 of them?
Yeah, just make a list of the movie that you watched each day.
So, just 30 days in a row of movies?
Just pick a month. Start at the beginning of the month and go to the end of the month.
Well, I'd like to start this month, but all right.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do this month, you can definitely do that. Like if you start today, then you can obviously do the full month. If you don't start today, then just go into December.
So do you want me to do 30?
Like if you start it tomorrow.
Like, well, this month.
So
I'll do 30 days in a row, 30 movies.
Yes, you get to pick the month. So it could be 30, it could be 31.
February, I'll just do 28.
If you did this month, yeah, you could.
I'm just kidding. I'll do 30.
Only
I'll do 30 days in a row.
Okay.
And I'll just send you the titles of all 30.
Yep. Send me the title. You don't have to send it to me each day, but like, we'll both of us will put that list together and that'll be one of our posts for the month. I'll let that be one of your posts for them.
Okay. So 30 movies. And then shave my legs.
Yep.
And you want that on video.
Yep, that one's got to be on video, and then not showering for a week.
And then you want a day by day.
And that one, yeah, that's like a day by day, like picture or video.
I need to start doing those ones.
Yeah, you could literally get them all done in a month and then not have to worry about it.
I could get all 16 posts done in a week too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this could be a productive month for you.
I need to take a deep shower. I'm gonna wait until after cleanups for the shower.
Yeah.
But I could shave my legs. And then after cleanups, do the not shower.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I nair?
Like instead of shaving?
Yeah.
I know what it is, but like,
it burns,
does it not last as long, or what? No, why do you want to do that instead?
So I don't cut my legs.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah,
as long as you're
for the ladies listening, I give you guys major credit because I have shaved my legs before, and you guys are. I'm gonna say it takes a little bit more talent to shave a leg than it does to shave a face, because behind the knee is a bitch, and the ankle is a bitch to shave. I have sliced the Achilles so bad that I was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna die." And behind the knee is the most painful cut I think I've ever had.
Yeah. Dang.
I mean, I'll shave if that's really
what you want. All day.
If that's what you want as well.
No, if as long as the leg is smooth. The leg needs to be smooth, and then it can grow back whenever. It just has to be completely smooth.
I think I'll shave just because it'd make a better video.
Or maybe you can start shaving and then get the video and then nair the rest.
I could shave one leg, nair the next.
Yeah, there we go. Do that.
Okay.
And then just make it into a one long video. Or not, you don't need to have the whole leg, but
I'm going to take, it into I might take the beard trimmer. The Manscaped 4.0 to the leg, because the last time I shaved, I just took a razor straight to the hairy ass legs, and I was like, and I think I went through like 6 or 7 disposable fucking razors to each leg, because it was so thick. It was such thick hair, you know.
Yeah, dude, I need to get another. We need to get Manscaped to sponsor again, because my 4.0 died on me.
What?
Yeah, it won't recharge.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you tried a different charger?
Yeah, I've tried everything.
Like you've tried your phone charger?
Yeah, I've tried my phone charger. I've tried multiple phone chargers. I've tried, like I said, everything. I've tried.
I wonder if it's the base or if it's the.
Yeah, I've tried different wall plugins. I've tried different outlets. I've tried different cords. I've tried everything, and nothing works.
Next time you come down here, bring it down here, and we'll try plugging it into my base.
Okay, I don't know if it's the battery or what, but like it literally the light comes on as if it's charging, but then I take it off and push the button, and it just nothing.
Oh. You could probably send them a letter and see if they'll send you a different one.
Yeah.
Because there's got to be a warranty on it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they gave it to us for free. So.
Still got to be a warranty on it.
Yeah. I still use my 3.0.
I love that 4.0, man. That thing is amazing.
I know. I was bummed when it broke on me.
I've yet to nick anything.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we'll have to talk to him, because it was tough, because when they were sponsoring us,
we were just starting
we were supposed to get. Well, not only that, but we were given 20% off to use the code, but the code didn't work because they were already giving 20% off on their website, so it wouldn't let me plug in the code.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I tried it, and so maybe we should reach out to them again and see if we can do another trial. But make sure they're not doing 20% because it was about this time last
Yeah,
year
we
that
did it
they
over
did it.
Christmas. Like,
I
it
know.
sucked.
So maybe this year we'll wait till like
February or
January,
something.
February, March. Right
So,
in time for bikini season.
boom. So, all right, what's our next segment?
We are just starting this segment.
Oh, yeah. How much?
I have not answered my first question.
Okay. We fall off topic so much in this podcast.
Yeah. So, for me to watch a movie every day for a month, I would need $1,200
Really?
because I want to get paid for my time. And it's about 2 hours a movie, maybe hour and a half, depending on the movie. For 30 days, that's 60 hours. I want to get paid $20 an hour because that's roughly like that's a good living. And so it equals $1,200. So I want $1,200 to watch those movies.
All right.
I would probably do it for less, but that's what I did.
All right. How much to not watch a horror movie all during Halloween?
You are skipping around so much.
No, well,
you skipped.
Yeah, but I wrote it.
Your question.
I wrote it in the second slot because that was the one that I scribbled out. Remember?
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Sorry, I'm getting confused because you're on mine. You're skipping all over the place, so that's why I'm confused. To not watch a horror movie in October, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said $1,200.
Wow.
Same math. I want to get paid for not watching that movie because I watch. That's the time. That would literally be the month that I would want to watch a movie every day. Is October because I want to watch all the horror movies that exist. And if you're telling me I can't, I'm already doing sober October, so I can't eat sugar, can't have pop, can't drink coffee, can't do fast food. Now you're telling me I can't do horror movies? Like, that would be the worst month ever.
Okay.
Like, that's the one thing I look forward to in October because I can't do anything else.
Okay.
You know?
I said $100.
So, $100 not to watch a horror movie in October. I have some time on this one, but I might hit you up on that next year.
Really?
I almost don't want to though.
Yeah.
I would feel bad. I'll think about it.
I could go a month without horror. I love horror, don't get me wrong, and I really love horror during Halloween. But I could go $100.
I'll think about that next year.
All right.
All right, my next one is, oops, sorry. How much would it take to not watch a movie for an entire month?
Any movie?
You can't watch a single movie.
Ooh.
So if you're walking by a TV, all of a sudden you see a movie that's on, you have to go to the other room. You can't.
$5,000.
Jeez. $5,000. I'm not gonna do that one for you.
Yeah. I figured $100 a day would be $3,000, and I want a little extra because of the pain.
Yeah. Dang. Okay. No, I'm not gonna do that one for you. That's more than I'm gonna do for sure. Not watch a movie for a month, I said $100.
Oof. Huh.
And I would give you a list of all the movies I didn't watch that month. Are you thinking about it? You look like you're really intently thinking about it.
I am thinking about it. You don't watch as much TV as me.
I mean, I watch like if I don't watch movies, I'm probably just gonna watch TV shows.
Yeah, it'd be different. If it was TV shows, I would probably. If it was movies and TV shows, I'd probably take you up on it.
So I would like not be able to watch TV at all for a month.
Yeah. I don't think you'd do that for $100.
No, I couldn't do TV and movies.
Yeah, because I feel like you watch more television, TV shows than you do movies.
Slightly more, yeah. I definitely would say I watch more TV. Time-wise, I definitely watch more TV, but I pay attention to movies more than I pay attention to the TV shows. Because when I'm watching TV shows, it's usually shows that I've seen most of.
But
and
TV,
so like I'm just
if I took
doing
TV, if I took TV shows away, I think I'd ruin your night because I think you fall asleep to TV shows.
Oh, yeah, I fall asleep to TV shows all the time. I do fall asleep to movies quite a bit, especially in October. I fall asleep to movies every single night.
Yeah.
But yeah, TV shows are usually what I fall asleep to because it's something that I already know, and so I just
see. And I don't watch that much TV shows. Like I barely watch TV shows.
yeah. So if this was reversed, I would probably be at 5,000. Probably not 5,000 for TV shows. I would do both. I'll tell you what, I would not watch movie for a month. I wouldn't watch a movie for a month, or I wouldn't watch TV for a month. Both of them for $100 each, but not the same month.
For $200?
So give me $200. I would go 1 month, like maybe I would do like November for no movies, and then I would do December for no TV shows. Not necessarily like that order, but I would do it 2 months in a row. 1 movie, 1 TV.
Can't do it.
No?
No.
Or if you just want to do one, I could do that. If I not watch a movie for a month or not watch TV for a month, if you only want me to do one, I'll let you choose though.
Yeah, but see, like, I don't watch TV. So the reason I did such a high number for me, if you took movies away from me, then I might as well not watch TV. You could take the TV away completely.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, so you could do that for me for TV because I watch more TV. So if you, like, I won't watch TV for a month for $100.
No movie or TV.
No, I could watch
See,
movies.
and that's what I mean. You take movies away from me, you might as well just take the whole.
Yeah. And that's basically what TV is for me, except I will like watch movies. Like it's not going to be maybe as interesting for me because obviously like.
Right. I'd have to think about it.
All right. Yeah.
All right. How much to only watch rom-coms for a year?
For a year. I feel like that's tough because you're going to run out of them quick. Right? Or are there that many?
There's quite a bit of rom-coms.
Okay. I said $10,000. I would want to watch horrors during October. I would want to watch funny movies anytime. I would want to watch dramatic movies. I would want to watch movies quite a bit in a year. But if I could only watch a rom-com, I would need money for that sacrifice.
I said $3,000.
Okay. Man. If I had some more money.
Yeah.
I would think about that one.
It'd be tough, but I think that would be really tough.
I know, because like you're probably gonna run out of movies based on how many movies you watch.
No, because that's not the tough part. I'm not worried about running out. I know I can find plenty of to watch. What's gonna be tough is like this December when Avatar 2 comes out. I can't go watch it.
Yep. And that's then all the other movies that are coming out. Yeah. Yeah, like I want to go see Smile in theaters. I wouldn't be able to watch it.
Mm-hmm. I still say $3,000, but man, it would suck.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, I can't do $3,000. That's more than I have. All right, how much would it take to act in a movie? You don't need to be the star. You just need to act in the movie.
$150 a day.
$50?
$150 a day.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
I got to make money.
Yeah.
And 150 a day is, it's not good money. It's not great money, but it's money.
You get to do something that you would most likely enjoy.
Yeah, and hopefully build something into.
Yeah. I said I just want to make a living. I said 50,000 a year.
Oh, nice. Okay, I didn't break it down that way.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't obviously. Movies don't last a year, so whatever that would break down to, like if they're filming for a month, I would just need whatever that would break down to. You know. You doing math or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the math to see what that would be. Ooh.
So if I were to do it for a month,
if I did 150 at 5 days a week, it'd be 39,000.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna be recording.
Yeah.
Dang, I did it for cheap.
Yeah. Yeah, so I would make, I didn't do it per day. Let me see what I would make per day. So I would make $136 a day. It says. That's not right. Why? You didn't do your math right.
What do you mean?
Because you said you want $150 a day.
Yep.
Oh, I did
5 days a week.
Yeah, you did 5 days a week. I did 7 days a week. So it'd be $136 per day every single day.
Yeah, and you're not working every single day.
Yeah. That's why I was confused. I forgot you did 5 days a week.
So.
Sweet.
All right, what's our next segment?
Next segment is Love It or Hate It. So that's when we pick a person, place, thing, and you got to determine if you love it or you hate it. There is no in between. You got to choose a side. So.
And they're all based off of movies on this time.
All based off of movies. Yep. Every single question, every single segment, they're all based off movies this episode.
So, you want me to go first?
Sure.
All right. Well, kind of ties in with my last how much. Rom-coms. Love them or hate them?
Rom-coms. To be honest, since I have to lean one way, I'm going to say hate it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, I love comedies. I don't know. Maybe it's just because of where I'm at in life. Because there's definitely a point in my life where I would say love them. But right now I don't have a love interest in my life. So I'm just kind of not really into the romance, I guess. Or the rom isn't there. The com is there. But, maybe if I had some romance in my life, I would change that to love it. But as of right now, I'm just kind of not feeling the romance part. So I'm going to say hate it.
Okay. I wouldn't love it.
Okay.
I like a good rom-com.
Well, I like a good rom-com too, like I said, but I have to lean one way or the other. And so I'm based on where I'm at. Especially, probably doesn't help that I was just watching a ton of horror movies the last month.
Right.
And, so.
Yeah. I some of my favorite movies are rom-coms.
Like what ones?
Kate and Leopold.
Okay. I guess I haven't even heard of that one, I don't think.
There's one with Albert Einstein. I can't remember what it's called. It's really good. So Meg Ryan.
Albert Einstein?
Yeah. Meg Ryan's uncle is Albert Einstein. And
Interesting.
he's getting his car fixed, or she's getting her car fixed. And Albert Einstein's trying to hook the mechanic up with his niece because he doesn't like her fiance. It's pretty funny. It's cute. What's another one? Well, I mean, technically, if you really want to break it down, Kingpin could almost be kind of a rom-com.
What was that? Which one?
Kingpin?
Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah.
I mean, if you really want to dissect it.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a lot of them.
But I don't know, if you were to Google rom-com, would Kingpin show up?
I don't know, maybe.
That's how I'm looking at a rom. Like if it's in the description it says rom-com, then I think you can consider it a rom-com.
Well, I'm going to look up real quick. Top rom-coms.
While you're looking that up, should we do my first one?
Oh, hold on. 60 best romantic comedies of the time.
I didn't even know that there were 60 out there.
Oh, dude, there's millions of rom-coms. Oh, it doesn't give me a list. All right. Maid in Manhattan. Oh, dude, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Yep. That's like probably one of the more popular ones, I would imagine.
Runaway Bride.
Oh.
Scott Pilgrim.
I feel like I know it. What is it? What?
Scott Pilgrim.
Interesting. I guess I didn't know that was considered rom-com, but it makes sense.
He's trying to date the girl. Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah.
Hitch.
Bedazzled. I like Hitch.
Bedazzled.
Yeah.
What Men Want, What Women Want. Isn't It Romantic? Overboard. Ghost.
Yeah. Ghost, yeah.
Never Been Kissed. When Harry Met Sally.
Oh, Harry, yeah, that's like probably one of the main ones.
Pretty Woman. Trainwreck. Leap Year. Dude, there's a ton.
Yeah, there are a ton. Holy cow.
John Tucker Must Die. 10 Things I Hate About You. Mamma Mia. Date Night.
Yeah, dang. There's more than I thought. I'm still going to say hate it.
Here you go. The Mask.
Wow, yeah. If that's a rom-com, I'm watching that all day. I love The Mask.
Bull Durham. It made the list. I don't know if I'd put that under rom-com, but yeah, I'd watch it.
Yeah, for sure.
True Romance. Dude, that's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah.
The Ugly Truth. Dude, there's so many. Sweet Home Alabama. That's on my tops, too.
Dang.
The Proposal.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Am I selling you yet?
I'm still going to say hate it.
Sleepless in Seattle. You've Got Mail.
You're naming some decent ones, and I would watch, but there's also a lot of them. I can't name any off the top of my head, but that I've seen that I'm not really particular about going to watch again.
Jersey Girl. Cinderella Story.
I'm just going to see how long it takes you to keep naming.
I'm running out. The page is almost gone.
Is that it?
Bewitched, Dirty Dancing, Crazy Rich Asians, Deadpool.
Deadpool is considered.
Dude, that's probably the biggest rom-com of all time. He's chasing his loved one through the whole movie.
Yeah, but he's also kicking ass the whole movie.
Yeah, comedically. For his loved one. It's a romantic comedy. Boom. Breakfast Club?
Fist Club?
Huh?
Did you just say Fist Club?
No, The Breakfast Club.
Oh, I thought you said Fist Club. I thought you were trying to reference Fight Club.
Breakfast at Tiffany's? All right, I'm
not changing my answer. No matter how many movies you list, I'm not changing my answer.
All right.
All right.
I went with Love It. I went with Love It.
I can tell. You named over 60 movies.
Dude, there's a lot of them. So, all right, what's your first one?
Star Wars.
Love it.
Love it?
Yep. Yeah, I like them all. And I even like the ones that people hate. I love the Jar Jar Binks era. Everybody hates that, and I'm like, Jar Jar Binks is one of my faves. So I love it.
I really enjoy it. Star Wars is fun. It is a part of my childhood. I loved the pod racer on N64. I enjoyed watching the movies as they came out. But it wasn't like a huge thing to me. Like, I don't understand like the huge popularity. Like, I understand it's a great movie, but like, I like a lot of movies, but I'm not as into it as a lot of people are with this one. For some reason there is, though, but I said hate it, but I'm leaning that I'm not a huge fan like a lot of people are. And so like, that's kind of the way I decided I'm going to go on this one.
All right.
So.
Okay. Yeah, I love it, man. I could watch that. I watch it every time I get bored.
Yeah.
To be honest, I bet you I know I did. I watched Star Wars last night.
Which one?
Empire Strikes Back.
Nice.
So, all right. Spoofs.
So there's definitely some bad spoofs out there. But like the scary movies, I love the scary movies. And there's definitely some other good spoofs out there. It's tough. I feel like there's more bad spoofs than there are good spoofs. I think I originally said love it, but I think I'm going to say hate it. Just because I feel like there's more bad spoofs than there are good spoofs.
Okay.
Overall. So I think I'm going to say hate it.
Yeah,
I did say love it. Yeah, I did say love it, but I'm changing my mind. After I was trying to list all of the ones that I loved, basically it's just scary movies.
Yeah. I went with hate it. It's just not my kind of comedy.
Yeah.
Like, I like slapstick, but it's just not my fave. Like, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
And it's okay. I'll get a giggle.
Yeah, there are good ones, but overall, not my, yeah.
It's not my favorite cup of tea. I'll drink that cup of tea, but I'm not gonna order that cup of tea.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, basically today I am being a negative person on a lot of these.
Yeah, I've been too, so.
My next one is movies about history.
Give me an example.
So movies about history. So like, um, anything based off a true story, but like is, I guess one example, it's not really a movie, I guess, but like, the Jeff Dahmer thing that just came out.
So almost like documentary.
So some that are like documentary. So it's supposed to be historic, but it's supposed to be based off a true story. Like, I like some of them. To be honest, I did say hate it because I don't know how accurate a lot of them are. Because the Jeff Dahmer thing, they did say it was based on a true story. And then I was looking at this video of like all of the inconsistencies that they had compared to like what he actually said and admitted to. And they changed quite a bit of it to make it a better story in the series. And
to be honest,
not
the real story of Dahmer is actually worse than what the movie made it out to be.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's why like I don't know the accuracy of that because history is written by the victors and still like they can tailor it the way that they want it to be tailored. And so I said hate it just because I don't know how accurate all of them are.
I'm going to go with love it.
Okay.
Because usually when they put a spin on it, it's usually to make it better, to give it a story.
Yeah.
The Dahmer thing, they dialed it down because some of the stuff was too gruesome.
Yeah. From
what I've heard and read and saw. Mm-hmm.
You saw it? You saw him do it?
I watched if you look on Netflix, there's another
the
actual tapes, yeah.
As a joke.
Yeah. But yeah, I also saw it. I lived during that time. I don't know if you did.
Mm-hmm.
Were you around back then?
In the 90s I was.
I don't know when
I think it was like the tail end.
Yeah, you might have been a baby. Yeah, that guy was a freak.
Yeah.
Like, I was listening to the videotapes and shit. Like he used to fuck the chest cavities.
Mm.
Like, that's what he got off to.
Yeah.
That's gross as fuck.
Yep. Yeah, no thanks.
So.
I'm going to pass. I'm going to hate it.
Yeah. I'm going to love historical movies because I do like war movies and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go with love it.
Yep.
So, all right. Remakes. When they remake a classic movie or something like that.
Yep. I'm going to go with my theme tonight and I'm going to say hate it.
Yeah, I did too.
Like, there are definitely some good remakes.
There are.
But overall, I think I'd rather watch the original in a lot of the cases.
Even the good ones, like you said, there are some good ones. It's good because the first one was so goddamn good.
Yeah, and it like is a nostalgic thing.
Yeah, well, even the first one was so good, so it's pretty hard to fuck up the second one because the first one was so good.
Yeah, and it almost feels like a money grab at this point for a lot of them.
Yep, I agree.
That's why I said hate it.
Yeah, I go with hate it too. Leave the gold alone, man.
Yep.
Let the gold just be golden.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right, movies from TV shows. So like The Simpsons movie, Rugrats the movie. I know Community wants to come out with a movie because they had their saying was always 6 seasons in a movie. Those kind of things.
Hate it.
Hate it?
Yeah. Stay in your lane.
Yeah. I said love it. This is the only one I loved tonight. One of the more recent ones I saw was Bob's Burgers, and it was basically just a long episode, and I loved it.
Yeah. But you're more of a TV guy.
Yeah.
So, all right. Next segment?
Yep. Next segment is what?
Roddy or Vandy?
Yep.
This is where we name something and we got to decide who is more likely to do it or who is it more likely to be about. Roddy or Vandy. So, you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. Who is more likely to watch the entire Harry Potter movie collection in a week?
As a challenge or just randomly do it?
Just randomly do it.
I'm going to say Roddy.
I'm going to say Roddy too, because I just did.
I do it too. But I think you are more likely to do it more randomly.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I did horror movies and Harry Potter this month is what I did
I love Harry Potter.
For this last month.
It's one of my favorite series.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That's why I said Roddy.
All right. Who would more likely be a better actor?
I said Roddy because I took acting classes in high school. I took acting classes in college, and I've taken improv. I do a lot of stand up. I feel like I act in my job sometimes. I'm pretty good at acting, I feel. So that's why I said Roddy.
I said Roddy and Vandy.
Okay, how come?
I said it depends on what the role is.
I guess that could potentially change things.
So, depends on what they're looking for.
What role do you think? Yeah, what role do you think either of us would be best in?
I said you would be the best comedic sidekick, comedic relief guy in a movie. Does that make sense?
Okay. Sure.
I think you'd be, like, even in the horror movie, I think you would be one of the main guys that adds the joke in the situation, you know?
Yeah. Or I can see that in a horror movie for sure.
Yeah. And then for me, I said I would be almost the same thing, but I don't think I'd be the comedic. I'd throw a comedic line in, but I think I'd be like the best friend of the lead character.
Okay.
The guy that dies first. You know?
Yeah.
In the horror movie, I'm the guy that acts like king shit, and then I'm the first one dead. Or in a comedy, I'm the guy that the girl goes out with that's the dick.
Oh. Yeah.
I think I could.
Yeah, no, we definitely like it. Everybody has a role to play in acting, and I feel like those what you just listed was pretty accurate.
I don't think either one of us would have a lead role.
Yeah.
Maybe if it was written for us.
Yeah, like if we wrote it.
Yeah.
And like it was our. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was precisely written pretty much to our personalities.
Yeah.
Then we could have a lead, but no offense, but I don't think either of us have the looks for the lead role.
Yeah, no, I
don't think anybody's going to go, yeah. Brad Pitt, I'm sorry. We got Roddy and Vandy. Maybe next time.
Yeah, we're character actors.
Tom Cruise, I'm sorry. We landed the stupidest podcast hosts.
Yep.
I don't think they're going to be passing up on any of those guys for our ugly mugs.
Yeah. Maybe not, like, well, maybe when they're, like, dead.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we'll have a shot then.
Yep.
And even then, it might be tough.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, they depending on the role.
So.
We need you to play somebody that's dead. Damn it. So close. Could have had it.
All right. What's your next one?
My next one is, I think we already answered this one, actually. I didn't realize we were going to talk about it this much, but who is more likely to watch a movie over a TV show?
Vandy.
Yep, Andy. I already said.
Yeah.
I knew that one. I didn't realize we were going to talk that much.
I didn't either. And to be honest, I didn't notice it until now.
Yeah.
All right. Who would
I think a lot of it was like side stuff that we talked.
Yeah.
Like we added to the
Yeah. Who would make the better director?
I said Roddy or Vandy on this one. So I feel like it would depend on the movie because you've definitely seen more movies than me. So if it came to like an action movie or a sports movie, I feel like you'd be the better director. I feel like if it was a comedy or a horror, I would be a better director. So I feel like it would be the genre of movie. You know what I mean?
I said Vandy.
Okay.
Just because I think my personality would be like, no, we're doing it this way.
Yeah.
I would definitely ask, like for horror, I would definitely bring it up to you and be like, hey, what do you think about this? And I would get your input. And I would definitely ask other people, but I would definitely want final say.
Yeah.
It's just too, I don't know. That's who especially in a movie.
Yeah. Yeah, for movies for sure. But,
but yeah, I said Vandy. Cause I would, stuff like that is the things that I pick apart.
Stuff like what?
Well, the directing part. Like, I would look at every fucking detail possible.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, we need to change the scene. That costume's not right. That makeup needs to be better. We need to change this camera angle. We need to get that.
But would that make you, would that make you a better director though? Because you might have a better quality movie if you got all of that correct. But if you did that for every scene, it would cost you, like, your budget would be twice as much.
Yeah. Depends on what kind of movie you want to make, I guess. I don't know.
Because, like, maybe people, like, I don't know how the industry works, but I feel like if you are, spending more than your budget, they might not hire you again.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, to be honest, between the two of us, I think it could be a coin flip for either one of these.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said it was based on genre.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm also that way. I like to be able to have a little say in what's going on.
Yep. I think
that's like, I think it helps.
I think we'd be a great team together.
I was going to say it helps because we both kind of do that with the podcast.
Yep.
Like we've both come up with really good ideas to help the podcast, and we continue to do that. So you'll come up with an idea and then I'll tweak it, or I'll come up with an idea, you'll tweak it, and we'll just make it our thing rather than just one person's thing.
Or I'll come up with an idea and I'll send it to you, and then you'll tweak it a little bit. And then like you said, pretty much.
Exactly how I said it.
Yeah. Leave me alone, all right? And I told you, I'm working a lot lately. I'm tired. You know how you said it? I'm going to say the same thing right back to you, all right?
Yeah. Word for word what you just said?
Let me repeat that back to you. I don't think people realize how much we do on this podcast and how often we actually talk about the podcast and do behind the scenes. We talk about the podcast together a ton.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, we're constantly, we're trying to make it better for you guys. Like we want you to be entertained this whole time. And that's why like we decided to do this whole theme. We had somebody put in a suggestion to us saying that they'd like to see some themes. So we're going to try it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, we can always go back to the drawing board and figure something else out. Or we can always just go back to what we were doing for a while if we need to.
That's why we're always changing out segments too.
Yeah, exactly. We want to keep it nice and keep it entertaining.
Yeah.
And for us, like it's nice to switch for us too. Like I love talking about movies, and it's nice to just have all of like, it gets my mind going. Like, cause I had to like get these questions ready. I'm also ready for our next episode for you and me.
Yeah.
With our next theme. Like
I'm almost ready for one.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we got 3 more that we already talked about earlier this week that we're going to get ready for. So there's a lot of behind the scenes that isn't known. Well, now it is, as we just said.
And we're always setting goals.
Yep.
Like our main goal is to try to get a studio.
Yep.
It's one of our bigger roles. I wouldn't say maybe not our main goal, but it's one of our big ones.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because we want to eventually get into video.
Yep. So I would say video is probably our biggest goal.
Yeah.
So. Get
our website up and running. A little bit
updated.
A little bit newer because we've had the same stuff for a while, so it's overdue.
It's very overdue.
Yeah.
So, all right, what's your next one?
Who is more likely to be included in the making, who is more likely to be included in the making of a movie first?
I said Roddy.
I said Roddy also. The only reason I said it is just because I guess have a little bit like I'm doing stand up a little more often. So I'm starting to get to know people a little bit. Which is helpful. Obviously I'm not getting to know a lot of people in the movie making industry, but just like getting out there a little bit is, I don't know, it's getting me motivated to do more. Like I want to produce shows now. Like I'll be, by the time this is aired, I will have already produced a show. We have another one that's going to be coming up. I'm not producing that one, but I'm going to be a big part of it in January. Actually, as we have been recording this episode, I just got a message saying that, we should actually have a date. Let me check. Yeah, so if you guys are interested, we might have a show January 13th. Keep that day open.
Nice.
Look on social media and you'll have the details.
Sweet.
So.
My last one's pretty easy. Who has watched more movies?
I don't know. Yeah. It's a toss up.
Yeah.
I said Vandy.
Yeah, definitely Vandy.
Yeah, Vandy has watched way more movies.
All right.
All right, want to get into our next segment?
What's our last segment?
The last segment is Would You Rather. So in this segment, we talk about, would you rather do this? Would you rather do that? We have 2 things that you choose from, and you have to say which one you would rather do.
Okay.
Do you want to go first, or do you want me to?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Would you rather be in a horror movie or a comedy?
I have 2 answers for this.
Okay.
So if I'm not writing, so I'm not a part of the writing process,
Ooh.
I want to be in a horror movie.
I like it.
If I am a part of the writing process, I want to be in a horror movie.
Okay.
You don't.
I did get it. It just processed now. I'm like, wait, what?
It's the same answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same answer. I want to be in a horror movie. I would like to be in a comedy, obviously. I'm trying to be a comedian, and I think that would also lead into being into a comedy movie. But I also love horror movies. I think if I were to get into a movie, I think I would want to get into a horror movie first, but I wouldn't like mind getting into a comedy. But I think it'd be fun to be in a horror movie and to write a horror movie.
I said I want to do a comedy, but I think I'd be better in a horror.
Yeah. Yeah, it all depends because like I said, I've taken acting classes and I feel like I can act horror pretty decent, especially after watching all the horror movies that I've seen. Comedy acting is pretty difficult, from what I've heard. I guess in my experience too, like I haven't had a ton of comedic acting. A lot of it has just been like plays and stuff, and not all of them have been comedic. And I don't think any of them have, I guess one of them was horror-esque. So I guess I haven't had the experience in either of them. Most of them have been like dramatic, that I did, but, I was getting to a point and I forgot what my point was. I forget.
Hmm.
But yeah, I would like to be in a horror movie. Cool.
Okay.
All right, would you rather watch a movie while someone is talking the whole time, or watch a movie while somebody is snoring the whole time?
I'll take snoring.
Why?
Because if you're going to talk through the whole movie, I'm going to be really pissed.
Yeah, because then you're focused on two dialogues.
Yeah,
and two stories.
Yeah. Don't talk to me when I'm trying to, especially if it's a movie I want to watch.
Yeah. I said snoring also. I said I can drown out snoring for the most part. There's definitely times where I've been around people, not gonna name bandy names, but
hey man.
But yeah, I can drown out snoring for the most part. So
I had to do it once.
Once, yeah, I know.
I was so happy that day.
I know. You keep bringing it up.
So do you.
I know. Well, it's because it's happened more than once.
Can't help it, man. Put me in a dark room after working 14 hours. It's tough not to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Especially when I train myself to put on a movie and fall asleep.
So. Yeah. Yeah, I've trained myself plenty on that as well.
All right. Would you rather watch Star Wars or Star Trek? I said this.
I know I said I hate.
Try to piss some people off.
Yeah. Well, I know I said I hated Star Wars earlier, but I'm gonna say Star Wars. I never really got into Star Trek. I know about it, but I've watched Star Wars way more. And like I said, I don't hate Star Wars. So if I did offend anybody by saying hate it, please know I don't actually hate it. I like it, but I had to say hate it just because of the fact that I had to lean one way or the other. I'm not as big of a fan as you, and so like if I were comparing myself to you, you're gonna love it. I'm gonna hate it based off that. So
I wouldn't listen to him, guys. He's called you guys all nerds and freaking weirdos the whole time. He's like, God, I'm Star Wars freaking weirdos.
I've also called myself a weirdo and a nerd. And I am a weirdo because I listen to Pete Holmes's You Made It Weird, and he calls all of us weirdos.
Boom.
So I am legally a weirdo. I don't have documentation, but I'm still going to say.
I said Star Wars as well, though.
Yeah.
I do have to admit, I did not like Star Trek in the beginning, like the old ones. But the new movies, they're not bad.
Yeah.
I kind of like them.
I think I've only seen one of the new ones, because isn't there a few?
I think there's 2 or 3.
Is there? Okay. I really enjoyed Black Mirror when they were doing the Star Trek episode. That was amazing. I loved that.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to say Star Wars on that one.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Would you rather watch a movie you've already seen all week, like watch that movie all week, or not watch a movie for the entire week?
I'll watch that movie.
So you have to rewatch that movie over and over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rather than not watch any movie? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll watch that movie over and over. Especially if it's a good one.
Well, yeah, I didn't say if it... I'm assuming you'd...
if I've already
basically
watched
knew
it.
that answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I basically knew that one, because you do that with me. Like, you'll be like, dude, I just watched this, but I'll watch it with you.
If it's good, yeah, why not?
Yeah, yeah. I said not watch a movie all week.
Oh, wow.
Because I'll probably watch TV shows or YouTube, or I'll find other stuff to do. I'll work on comedy. I'll go play disc golf. Like, I'll find stuff to do to keep myself occupied for that week.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, if it was for a month, that would be tough. Like, that's why I asked for $100. But I don't know, maybe I would do it for, would you do it for 80?
What's that?
So if I didn't watch a movie or didn't watch a TV show for a month, would you give me $80? One or the other, not both.
No.
No.
I want you to do both.
Well, it's going to be more than $100 for both then.
Yeah, I know. And that's why I said no. Because when you take away movies, that's pretty much both for me. Because I don't watch TV, really.
Yeah.
I watch a TV show maybe once every 2-3 months.
How much would you offer me for not watching TV or movies? Both. What's the most you'd go up to?
Well, I can't afford a lot right now. so it's $80.
Yeah.
My
okay,
tab.
Never mind.
See, my tab is already pretty big.
Yeah, that's why
it's easier for you to say yes because you have a running tab right now.
Yeah.
So it's a lot easier for you to say yes. Oh, all right. Yeah. Just do that and I'll just take it off your tab.
Yeah, there we go. Sweet.
So it's a lot easier for you to say yes, I'll do that.
Yeah, that's funny.
If I didn't have a running tab, I think you'd have a harder time saying yes.
I don't know. I would have said yes to all of the ones that I've said yes to so far.
That's true.
I would have said yes to that anyways. Like I'd give you $150 or $110.
I would give you more for this right now if I didn't have the tab already built up.
I gotcha.
Because the way I'm not looking at it as $100. The way I'm looking at it is another $100.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So, all right. Would you rather rent or buy a movie?
I already have a decent collection of movies, but it's nothing compared to a couple of my friends. I'm going to say buy. I'd like to own it if I had the choice between buying and renting, because I'm probably going to want to watch it again at some point.
Of your friends, who do you think has the biggest collection of movies?
Oh, Matt Weist.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
Bigger than mine?
Yep.
No way.
You got to go to the cabin and see his collection then.
I'm going to send you a picture right now. So keep talking.
Okay. Talk. Testing, testing.
Right. So
that's what we do before the show.
How big is his collection?
I don't know the amount, but he can fill an entire wall of a bedroom.
Oh, that's nothing then.
I'm waiting for the picture yet. You might need to post this so people can see what you're talking about. Did you send it yet?
Yeah, it's sending right now. But
okay.
I don't know.
You want me to do mine as we're waiting?
Yeah. Did you get it? Oh shoot, it's still
nope.
sending. So yep. in the picture, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 big giant tubs full of movies.
Okay.
And that's just my DVD collection. And then I have a closet full of, the cupboards down here where we record?
Yep.
I have one cupboard like that out in the garage full of movies, like VHSs.
Oh, dang. How do you watch? Do you have a VHS player?
Huh?
Do you have VHS player?
I have one. We don't use it anymore. It's somewhere in storage.
Oh, I gotcha. I still haven't gotten it.
I don't think it's going to send because I'm on the phone with you.
I gotcha.
Oh, it said it sent now.
Oh, it says no subject. It's downloading.
Oh. So.
Well, do you want me to do my last one before I comment once it comes through?
Yep.
All right, my last one is, would you rather be in a movie and not know about it, or have your life be a movie and then you find out about it?
Say it one more time.
So would you rather be in a movie, like right now you're in a movie, but you don't know about it? Or would you rather have your life be a movie and then you realize and you're like, oh, my life has just been a movie?
So the Truman Show.
That's it? Yeah.
I'd rather not know.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't want to know. That would suck. To know your whole life has just been a sham?
Yeah.
What would you want?
I said, have my life be a movie and find out about it, because then it'd be interesting to see how I would actually live my life after that.
That's a good point.
Right. What would life be like after that? I don't know if I would want to be famous, even though I feel like if your life is a movie, then all of a sudden you're just instantly famous. I don't know if I would want that or not. So it'd be an interesting thing to find out. It would definitely make life different. And I think it could be a fun different, but I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I never looked at it. I never looked at it like that. Definitely would be interesting. So, did it go through?
Yeah. Nope, still hasn't. Still waiting for it to download. I have multiple bars, so I don't know.
There's 4. I think I sent 4 or 5 pictures, so.
Oh, that's probably why.
Yeah.
The more pictures you send, the longer it's going to take.
I can't help it. It's how many movies I have. I can't get them all in one picture. So, getting to be that time of the night.
What time is that?
Dedication time, baby.
Dedication. Who are we going to dedicate this episode to?
Well, we got to talking about it. We were wondering who should we dedicate, and we thought, well, a comedy. So let's go, and we're thinking movies. So let's go with a comedic actor, and one of the greatest comedic actor of all time, Bill Murray.
Bill Murray. This episode is dedicated to you, Bill. So if you are out there and you want to be on the podcast, you're more than welcome.
You know, you come into town. You're at the Saints game. You're like, hey, I'm here to watch my team. Maybe I could do a podcast. You come on the Stupidest Podcast. Boom. You float us a little dough. We could build that freaking studio. We could be at the stadium every day. You could put the studio right there at the stadium.
Yeah, exactly. We'll bring our mics. We'll be good to go. I'll bring my Bill Murray Space Jam jersey that I wore last Saturday.
He could sign that.
Yeah.
I love Bill Murray.
No, I'm saying I'll give it to him because it's his jersey.
I like it. I like it. I've heard some stories that he can be a prick, but I can't see it. And even if he is, I don't care. He's still one of my faves.
I never even heard that. I didn't know that about him. Or his reputation, I guess.
I hope not. I pray not, because I really like the guy, and I'd love to play golf with him. So, Bill, if you ever want to play golf, I have no problem kicking your butt up and down the course. So,
do you think he plays disc golf?
I doubt it, but maybe.
I play disc golf with him.
Maybe.
Bill, if you want to play disc golf, I'll give you discs. You gotta know.
I don't think he. The only reason I say no is because he's getting up there in age. I don't think he...
Well, I mean, it's a sport you can play whenever. There's people that are in their 60s, 70s that are playing tournaments. So I feel like he'd be able to at least play a rec round, you know?
Right.
But yeah, if you don't know Bill Murray, look him up. Watch his movies.
What's your favorite Bill Murray movie?
Dang. Obviously Ghostbusters is really good. I love Space Jam. I love that he makes that cameo in there. Caddyshack. Caddyshack is always really good. Plus I've performed at a place called Caddyshack, and I see him every now and then, because I think they have a picture of him. They have a picture of the movie for sure.
Nice.
But,
Stripes.
Yeah, I just got the pictures of your movies. You do have a lot.
That's like half of them.
Okay. I was gonna say you have a lot, but Matt has more than this. I don't know if I still have that picture. I'm gonna see if I can find.
I'll find it after the show, because I think we spent enough time on that. That's half of my movies.
Yeah.
So, Stripes is my favorite movies by Bill Murray.
I don't.
It's Army.
I feel like I've seen it, but I can't.
It might be on Netflix. I don't know if it's on Netflix or not anymore. John Candy's in it.
Yeah. I see it. I don't know if I've actually seen it or not.
I love it. I love it. They're at the ceremony for the Army on graduation day. And the general or whoever's running it. Where you been, sir? Training, sir. What kind of training? Army training. Yeah, it's so funny. And then they do their little march with the guns and shit and tossing them around and all that. Fucking, it's great. Nice. John Candy gets in a mud wrestling fight with the strippers and oh god, it's a great movie. And John Candy's getting his butt kicked by the strippers, and Bill Murray comes over there and slaps him in the face. He's like, "You're an animal. You're a train killer. Now get in there." It's a great movie.
Nice.
Egon from isn't it Egon from Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, he's in that too.
Okay, nice.
He's his best friend or whatever, and he talks him into joining the army as well. And Bill Murray can't make it, he can't hack it, and he's ready to quit, and he's trying to sneak out. And Egon finds him, and he's like, "Where the hell do you think you're going? You're the one that drugged me into this mess." He's like trying to kill him. You got to watch it, man. It's a great movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if I have seen it based on all that stuff. I don't remember those scenes.
Oh, it's a great.
I'll have to watch it.
I think it's one of his best. I'm excited to do a deep dive just to see what other movies he's been in.
Yeah,
because I know we're not touching a lot of them.
Oh yeah.
So, Bill Murray, go check him out. Go watch his movies. Go check a Saints game. You might run into him.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you know in Space Jam, at the end of the movie?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he's wearing
He's wearing a Saints hat. Yep, when he's sitting next to Larry Bird, and he's like, "That could have been me." Just let it go, man. Just let it go. All right. So, all right, man. Well, I think this is a pretty good episode.
Yeah, this was fun. It's one of our longer ones, just you and me.
I know, we've been hammering them out pretty long.
I know you. I know you love your movies, and I knew it was going to be a longer one with this theme. So
we definitely fell off topic a few times.
Oh yeah. We got sidetracked for a while. You thought we got through an entire segment, and we were still on the first question.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It happens.
So, do you like it? Did you like just doing over one topic?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was fun getting ready for it. It was a lot of fun talking about it.
Yeah, and I think we're only going to get better at it.
Yeah, I mean, this is only the second time we've ever done like a themed episode with just you and me. So yeah, we have a lot of topics. I already sent you a list of themes that I would be interested in. So if you get a list of themes that you want to do, like,
I got a couple I
we'll
want to
be able to do this for a while. Yeah, we'll be able to do this for a while. So, yeah, should we say some of the next ones that we have so far, or should we wait?
We'll just wait. Let them get the surprise.
Okay. Yeah, follow social media. Follow the Stupidest Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Follow us on YouTube. You'll find out what themes we might have coming up. You'll see how we're doing on our episode challenges. You'll see some of the videos we post, some of the pictures we post. I just got Photoshop. I'm going to start doing some Photoshopping. So I'm going to get maybe put us in some interesting circumstances and see if we can skydive without ever have gone skydiving, or maybe we'll look like we're on vacation because we can't afford to go on vacation now, so we might as well at least Photoshop us doing vacations.
Look like we are.
Yeah.
Maybe Photoshop me like I'm holding up the Leaning Tower.
Yeah. Yep.
So, yeah, we're also on Snapchat at the Stupidest Pod.
Yep. Otherwise, you can always catch us at www.thestupidestpodcast.com. Otherwise, if you have any suggestions, if you have a theme that you'd like to have us do, if you have a question you'd like to hear us say, if you have an episode challenge you'd like to see, or I should say a monthly challenge, I do apologize. They are now monthly challenges. If you have a monthly challenge for us, let us know. Again, you can always contact us directly via email at thestupidestpodcast@gmail.com. Otherwise, just reach out to us social media. You can reach out to us personally. Obviously, we each have our own personal accounts on those. So,
boom. Rate, give us a rating, subscribe, comment. Everything helps. Share, tell your friends, do it all. Share the post. It helps a lot.
Give us a caring emoji. Give us a heart emoji. Give us any emoji. I don't care. They're all neat. They all got their own little quirks to them.
Yeah. Give us the middle finger for all I care. I don't care. Give us something.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, all right, guys. I hope you love this episode, and we'll catch you next time. So, see you later.
Have a good one.
Have a good one.